Can't believe it. You got a deflected goal. The two frauds are on top of me. It's not over. The biggest fraud is on top of me. He's failed. He was the worst team ever. Worst ever Premier League team. Bottled the league. And the second one, I've broken him several times. I can see the light. Pep Guardiola, let's pray. Inshallah, we'll get this done. Inshallah, if we do a comeback, we would have destroyed them forever. We would have destroyed these bottle jobs forever. Inshallah, we break them so much. We break them that their fan base, they look for new sport. They look for a rugby or tennis or kayaking as the new sport. I pray to God, those Liverpool fans first, yeah, they've won one Premier League in 30 years. I hope to destroy them so much that these guys I knock them off the pitch and they don't watch football again. Arsenal fans, these guys are desperate for football because these guys have been starving for 20 years and they've not won league down. I pray to God we destroy both clubs and they don't come back and we finish them completely. Inshallah, please, if we do this comeback of 6 points, we'll be remembered as the greatest team the football has ever seen. Ever.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 40 of Ahwa. You know what's killing me? Ryan says, looks like the dua wasn't accepted. Big up to you, Ran. Big up to every single one of you guys. Episode 40 of Ahwa is here, ladies and gentlemen. Today we've got a packed house. Every single representative of every club is here today because today is going to be absolutely ballistic. So stay tuned. We're going to be talking about Villa beating Man City. We're going to be talking about Man United beating Chelsea. We're going to be talking about Spurs crumbling. We're also going to be previewing the weekend fixtures. This is going to be one long-ass show. Get your popcorn, get yourself ready, and smash that like button. Most importantly, every single one of you guys right now, hit that like button, subscribe to This Football. Guys, you don't get elite content like this anywhere else. You know, this is an original idea, original concept, Ahwa, the coffee shop. Stuff like this you don't see elsewhere. This is one of the best football shows on YouTube. I don't want to keep interrupting the show, the flow of the show, to tell you like and subscribe. So hit that like button right now. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. There's already 220 people in here. We ain't even started yet. Run the likes up. Subscribe to This is Football. And make sure you guys are sharing the video everywhere as well, because YouTube is telling me you guys are sharing the videos at record rates. Hit that share button and share the video every single place you go. Now, as you guys saw in the introduction video, man, like Hamza was saying, there are two frauds above me. Hey, there's a fraud about to come on who's above. You know, I'm the first fraud that's above Hamza. The second fraud that's above Hamza, of course, Morocco's finest. Morocco represent. He has a tough game on the weekend, but he's here to cook first. Joining us on the channel, the man, the myth, the legend, Khouya, Dima al-Maghrib. Man, like Saad is the
Come on, man. We're here for it, man. We're here for it. Hey, listen. Firstly, big up Hassan. Yeah. Big up This is Football. And big up Ahwa. Ahwa is the only show, Al-Qawa. Yeah. Because I don't say it properly with the number one, so I say Al-Qawa. Yeah. The best show on YouTube. The best show, people. Yeah. We're always doing record numbers on these shows. Record numbers. Every time I see people coming in and they're always new people and they say, oh, we love this show, man. Just hit the like button, man. Share it to everybody. Get it to everybody. We need to spread this more and more and more. Get it bigger and bigger and bigger because this is the best show on YouTube. I'll tell you this now. Make sure you're smashing the like button. People have got blood on their hands. People have got blood on their hands. I'm talking about this is, you know what I mean? This is murder charges, yeah? Capital murder, yeah, that, you know what I mean, the evidence is stacked against them and they got to come out before a judge and the prosecutor is licking his lips from across the room, bro. Pause. Yeah, he's waiting to get his hands on this guy. So guys, make sure you're smashing the like button because this show is about to be crazy.
Yes, sir. My guy, Saad. Tell him. Joining us on the channel actually is a guy who won midweek, so there is no need for us to cook him this week. He just threatened Hamza that he has time today, and he's a little bit hungry, I believe. So it's gonna be it's gonna be one long ass show for Hamza. Joining us on the channel, Luton in general of This Is Football, Manchester United's finest man, like Staffy, is in the building. How are you doing, Staffy, man? Can't hear.
Wait, Saad was dancing. What do you mean you can't hear it? Can you hear it, Saad?
It was very.
I'll
low,
send you
but
the video.
I
I'll
was
send you
still-
the
Yeah,
video.
like
It might be my noise
Loud.
cancellation, but listen, give us a win, you know. Give us a win, you know. They got nothing, bro. They got nothing. They got an ass whooping. That's what they got. You know, poor Ziad. For people who don't know, Ziad was at the game and the stewards kicked him out of the game. You know, I heard. You know what's funny about it? You know, Ziad will tell us that story when he comes in. Ziad got kicked out of the second half, but I heard that the steward did him a favor. He kicked him out because that performance was shambolic. You know, Ziad was so happy. He tipped him after he gave him a tip. He was like, "Thank you for saving me, bro, because I didn't want to watch this shit in the second half. I didn't want to see my team get dunked on by Scott McTominay brace at Old Trafford. You know, made us look like prime Barcelona playing against you guys when we've been shit all season. You know, so there's rent to be collected, Ziad. There's rent to be collected. But until Ziad joins, big up to everyone who's here. Big up Saad. Big up Hussam. Listen, I'm on the top row today, even though it's not A-listers, but we're running A-listers rule today for one night only because I deserve a spot up there today. Big up to everyone in the chat. Make sure you spam them likes, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the Football Corner, subscribe to Staffy TV. And as Saad said, this is the best show on so get them likes up, let's get them numbers up, and let's get the show started, bro.
My guy, Staffy, of course. Joining us is today. He's a little bit sick, so I'm not going to call him corrupt judge. I'm going to call him sick Judge Mo. We all wish him a speedy recovery. And you know, he's also a winner, but unfortunately, I can't put 4 people on the top row and Hamza on the bottom row by himself. So joining us on the channel, of course, I don't know where his hammer is though. He needs to get the hammer. Order in the court, man. Like footy Judge Mo is in the building. How you doing, Mo, man?
Alhamdulillah, I'm a little bit sick today. Been sick since this morning. Did a show and then fell asleep for the majority of the day. Like the video, people. I'm having my zuhurat here on the side, drinking zuhurat just for being sick. So yeah, we're here to see what we're talking about today. It's Hamza again. Saad, I can't wait for Saad this weekend though. When they lose, it's gonna be long.
Hamza again. I love Mo, man. Man just said it's Hamza again, you know? Oh, you damn right it's Hamza again. I feel like Hamza.
I've been cooking the guy for like the last 4 days. Like just
He deserves it. He deserves it.
He does deserve it.
You don't know what we've had to endure, Mo, man.
No, the problem
to
is some
endure it
people
every
told
week.
me, some people told us we will bully Hamza, and I'm like, I don't want to be that guy, you know.
Listen, I have to say, before we get to the cooking and to us talking about his club, on a real, big up to Hamza. Because he's joined us all week long. He done the Sunday Ahwa episode. He's done the Friday Ahwa episode. He was there on A-listers as well. And this is why I was one of the guys that always told you guys to subscribe to Hamza Talks Ball, because I want Hamza to be on 10K subscribers, inshallah. This guy deserves nothing but the best. He's one of the most genuine guys, 100% off camera and stuff. His team sucks and he's shameless, but I'm saying as a human being, he's one of the greatest guys I've ever spoken to, 100%, and he deserves nothing but success, inshallah. So big up to him for joining us yet again on yet another episode of Now. At this point, I told Vel, just put him in the thumbnail. Like, it's just put him in the thumbnail at this point. He's going to become a permanent member. And if, God forbid, Luton Town beat Manchester City this Sunday, oh my days. Joining us on the channel, of course, is the fraudulent guy you saw in the intro, man, like Professor Hamza. How you doing, Hamza, man?
I'm doing very well, man. I'm doing very well.
Your mic almost moved like your team.
Yes.
Aston Villa.
Just like Madrid have gone to these trenches before.
Ah.
Great teams have gone through this hardship. Bayern have gone through this. And they've told me, their fan base have told me, Hamza, don't worry. Still stay on the same table.
You just saw the light, bro. Like some years ago. What are you talking? You're comparing yourself to Real Madrid and like
No,
when
now-
already started
now-
the show.
Now,
Haram, yeah, wallah, haram. You're comparing yourself to Real
Now-
Madrid and Bayern Munich. I've been seeing success since the 1910s.
I don't care about
And you're
40s.
comparing your team to that. Like Hamza, stop that, cap.
No,
It's
but no, now I'm
like
saying now.
Madrid went through this. Madrid went through what, bro?
They went through dark patches, a bit dark.
Yeah, but
They
you haven't even seen anything dark yet.
lost
This
to
is not dark
they lost
patches.
to Cadiz. They
This
lost
is
to
not
Cadiz.
dark,
Liverpool 6
bro.
points behind.
Losing
Liverpool
couple,
6 points behind.
losing some points is not dark, bro. Hussam has seen dark. Saad is seeing dark. Staffy has seen dark in the last 10 years. I've seen dark in the last 10 years. You're a spoiled kid. You lose 2
Yeah.
games and you
I'm not
cry and
going
you
my
pray
standards.
for
I've never
God.
lowered my standards.
Come
That's a
on,
fact.
no, don't do that.
And
I'm
anyway,
seeing-
listen, we are going to be starting, inshallah, with the Villa Manchester City game. Before we do that, big up to Charlie who says, sing it with me. West Ham are massive everywhere we
Everywhere
go.
we go.
West
Ham are massive. Everywhere we go.
By the way, Jacob, about to get
Everywhere we
put over.
go.
Make no mistake. Make no mistake.
1, 2, 3.
Queen Nadra, big up for the super chat. But if this was on Staffy TV, there would be a massive Ayo, and we would be dropping the Rock video. Where's your hammer,
Ayo.
Hussam? Hey, I don't know which hammer you're talking about, but I'm about to go get my steel hammer from my cupboard and get it on for the Spurs section, Queen Nadra. So
Asking
thank
for
you
That's
so
another
okay.
much.
man's
She's a-
hammer
she's a
is
woman. Nah, Hussam.
crazy.
She's a woman though. It's okay. It's a pass. If it's
No,
a
of
woman,
course
it's
it's
okay.
okay.
Technically,
If
it
it's
is
a
a
man,
must.
Yeah, but
if
this
it's
is
a
not
man,
that
then-
type of website. This is football.
yeah,
Habibi.
yeah.
Anyway.
Fast.
Speaking of this is football, already 400 people in here. Can you guys imagine? We ain't even started talking about football yet. There's already 400 people in here. Me and Staffy have a bet on today. So let's see which one of us is right. We're not going to say it publicly, but big up to you guys. 400 people in here, minimum 200 likes. ASAP. Yalla, like the video because you ain't going to get premium content like this anywhere else. Hit that like button, subscribe. Big up to Charlie and Nadra for the super chats. And Hamza, talk to me about the Manchester City game. Let's start with you. Since you are kind of the Man City rep, and this isn't A-lister, so we don't have to speak before you. Go ahead, Hamza. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to
Waka waka, Boto job I'm done once again. They Boto the again. Samina, waka waka, Boto job I'm done once again. Boto job I'm done, Samina, waka waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again. Samina, waka waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again. Samina, waka waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again.
Get
Oh my God.
Waka waka.
Why are you doing
Ah.
this? You dirty, wallahi, you're dirty.
I thought you told me you're from South London and you
That's
got
very
rhythm.
dangerous. You know, I can get cancelled with City fans there. Whoever, Vel, you're a fraud because I can get because few years later, if that video circulates, they'll think, hold on, this guy wasn't a City fan. Why come he's celebrating that we go back to Aston Villa? It's very dangerous, you know.
Hamza, you know what? You know what's more dangerous, Hamza? That you told me you're from South London and you can't, Hamza, you can't dance to the beat. You can't sing to the beat.
Bro, I can sing.
You
to
told
the
me
beat.
before, I'm from
used to
South
lyrics in
London.
this
Oh,
song.
I got moves, bro. You can't even sing
Bro,
the song along with Shakira, bro. You ruined it.
Yo,
He
Vel
was
had
so
to-
offbeat. It was actually horrible, bro.
Oh
That was a
my
worse
God.
performance than Man City against Villa, bro. What was that?
No, bro. Listen, listen. I've learned the hard way. I told you. Wallah,
you?
listen. I have to stop. I have to stop.
Hamza, you're in serious trouble, brother.
1 second.
You know you're
I
in
have to
serious
stop.
trouble.
The City. Listen, I'm not used to this. Wallah, I'm not used to this. I am not used to this at all.
Big up Suraida, by the way, who made the video. Big up to you.
I'm not used to losing couple of games, whatever it is, and going through little patches, yeah, which is a dark patch. But we've gone through it. But this one is the worst over them all. And it's like me. Let's say, for example, I want to share a secret. Yeah, Hamza's got, bald head. I use a Vaseline, yeah. On my bald head. But this Vaseline, this Vaseline's finished.
Oh, say yo.
When the Vaseline's finished, when my Vaseline's finished, yeah, you have to go and get a new Vaseline.
Yes.
Yes or no? You have to go and get a new Vaseline.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I can't. And to me,
Wallah, it's so
there's
AO.
some players that are finished, like my Vaseline here. Look, what do I do?
Look
Stop saying
at the
that,
comments,
bro. Stop
I'm
saying
taking
that.
it in.
bro.
Stop
Wallahi,
saying that,
bro,
please,
I'm
bro.
sorry,
No,
bro.
no,
Hold on, bro.
100%. I'm not accepting these players. No. And I see. I told Staffy before. I saw what exactly other people couldn't see. You know what? I'm so grateful things like this has happened because it's opened City fans' eyes. It's opened everyone's eyes. So they've now joined my group. That's the biggest mistake. They've now joined my table. They said, Hamza, you're right. Hamza, you're right. Yeah. And the mistake is the major mistake. It was a major mistake. because there's no way I'm drawing 4-4 to Chelsea. Well, that's true. There's no way I'm drawing 3-3 to Tottenham. Although they drew to Arsenal, although they beat Liverpool, although they beat Staffy's team. Yeah, there's no way I'm drawing.
Leave me out of this, you and Vaseline, bro.
Yeah.
Because the comments right now is crazy, bro. The guy said
at home
Vaseline,
against
bro.
Liverpool 1-1, and then to go and lose, yeah, at Villa Park is shameful. It's shameful, 100%. I'm not none. I will never lower my standards. It's Manchester City. I swear this badge is heavy now. You see, oh, before the game, oh, no one cares about City. Oh, if you win the treble, no one cared. You know, next day we moved on. No, you didn't move on. You did not move on, you frauds. No one cared about United being Chelsea. No one cared. No one's talking about them. No one cares about United losing to Newcastle. They were Staffy. No one cared about you. No one cared about you. Staffy, you're no longer the guy that people care about. I told you before. You had the streets, but you don't have the streets now. You don't have this. Everyone has to agree. I'm not waffling. The reason why I'm center of attention now, because I'm European champion, I'm Premier League champions, I've won 3 in a row. It's expected for me to win 4 in a row. I've rattled the whole Premier League. I've rattled managers. I got managers sacked. How many managers have left? Mourinho left. Yeah, Conte left. Klopp has been rattled last year. How many Liverpool fans wanted Klopp out? Many. How many managers start criticizing Arteta last season from Arsenal fans? Many. Why? Because of this badge. Nothing else. This badge was heavy. But now we need to go back to the drawing board. What happened to Villa? It's unacceptable to lose. The fact that I had 2 defenders in the midfield is unacceptable. Everyone knows that. It's unacceptable. No one would ever done that. Will Arsenal play Saliba? Yeah, Saliba and a youngster right back, 18-year-old in midfield. That shows you Pep. It's not because of Pep. It's nothing, because you can never come to Pep. It's nothing. It's nothing to do with Pep. It's nothing to do with Pep, because Pep has never done it.
Who picks the teams? Who picks the teams?
He doesn't think. Okay, Nunes had come back from injury. That's why he didn't start. We know for a fact.
WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Kovacic. No, but oh my God, what? Kovacic just came back from injury, and we've seen he's been injured 2 or 3 times already, and it's December.
Every time you lose or draw,
No, it comes back to one main issue. The reason why we were poor is the midfield. Everyone told, go and ask anyone. It's not the attack. It's the midfield. The attackers have to come back to help out, because the young 18-year-old boy, man, right back. How can a right back 18-year-old, was Trent given at 18 years old a chance to play in midfield? Tell me one game where Trent played as a midfield as an 18-year-old for Liverpool. Tell me one game. There you are. You don't have an answer. None of you have an answer.
What does this have to do with you losing the game? I don't get
This is what I'm coming back.
Exactly.
We don't have.
So you lost the game because of the squad depth?
Squad depth, number 1.
Okay, so can we talk like back to back? Like, let me just go back and forth with you. Number 1, your squad this year is deeper than last year, numbers wise. Do you deny that or you know? Numbers wise, last year you counted on 17 players, including Foden, who was not getting on the team at the end of the season. This year you have 19. When I'm talking 19, I'm including Rico Lewis, I'm including Kovacic, I'm including. The reason why I'm including them, because Pep Guardiola spent 240 million euros, which is about 210 million pounds, in this window, and he said we're very good. Kovacic was the face of the team in Japan. He was on every bus. He was on every ad. You remember when you did the third kit, it was Kovacic with Haaland. Kovacic started the season well. Julian Alvarez. Kovacic started the season next to Rodri in every game. What are you talking about?
He didn't start. He wasn't starting.
No. In this game, in this season, in the first 6 games of the league, I think Kovacic started 5 of them. Yeah. Number 2, Julian Alvarez. You guys told us that he has a shout for Ballon d'Or, and he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the season.
Yes.
Right? Now I'm seeing the majority of City fans telling us that he should be dropped.
No.
Nobbins, LB. I'm telling you names, right? Nobbins, LB. Who else? I was watching the guy that's team company. He said that Julian Alvarez needs to drop. Foden has to play in the middle. So now Julian Alvarez isn't good then.
No,
what happened?
He's not good. They're saying that he's been.
He's not good. So is he good or he's not good?
Alvarez is not a midfielder. That's what they're saying. He's not a midfielder.
But Julian Alvarez was playing behind Haaland, who was scoring every game in the beginning of the season. And
No,
Julian
but they were
Alvarez
playing more
was-
attacking. We were playing two up front, but now he's had to help out front to the back now. Why
Yeah,
is he?
but why?
You
Why?
weren't play- you weren't
Again,
play-
listen,
hold
I'm
on.
gonna ask
No,
the question
okay.
again.
Mo,
Why?
Why?
you
why-
weren't playing two up front.
Kovacic
You weren't
is not
playing
a
two
bad-
up
no,
front.
one second. Kovacic
Alvarez
is not
would
a
drop
bad
behind
signing,
the
no.
striker, yeah?
Kovacic is not a bad signing. He's just not reliable. The word is listen to what I'm saying. He's not reliable. We
He
bought
isn't.
unreliable player who's injury prone, and he's not the level.
Hamza, can I
of
ask you a
Van
genuine
Dijk.
question? No agenda, no agenda. Wallah, I'm gonna ask you a genuine question, no agenda. Let's say on a real, let's say you think Matthew Nunes is 6 out of 10 only, okay? Let's say you think Kovacic is 7 out of 10. Nothing special, just okay. Okay, midfielders. From just a purely football balance perspective, does it not make more sense for a midfielder to start in midfield? Now, if Kovacic was fit enough to come on and Matheus Nunes was fit enough to make the bench, then they were fit enough to start. Now,
No.
with Kovacic, if you're talking about his injury record, I agree. He's unreliable. But in terms of the Villa game, he was fit and available. So why not play him in midfield? Don't you think that's an objective criticism of Guardiola? Objective.
Two reasons I'll answer about Nunes. Number one, Nunes had just come from injury. Yeah. Number two, that's his first game that he's just been seen on the bench. He was on the bench. He was expected 2 weeks' time. He's come on the bench. He's not fit. He's not much fit. Are you gonna start a player who's not much fit? Are you gonna risk him to lose him again? No. What would you gonna do that for? So we've taken him out of that. So he leaves Kovacic. Kovacic has been injured, and he came back previous to this game, and we didn't play him because why? Because he's had already 2 or 3 episodes of injuries. So you don't want to rush him back because. So have we made a mistake? Yes. Because
Okay,
we
but
made
you
a
rushed John
mistake.
Stones back. John Stones was coming back from injury.
Yes, he was supposed to come 2 weeks later. Yes, Sam, correct. So
Okay, so you
Stones-
rushed. So why? But this is why I'm being objective. I'm not doing agenda. Why did you rush
Yeah,
back
that's
John
your lie.
Stones and not rush back Kovacic? It makes no sense.
Because John Stones has been on the bench for I think one game. Yeah, he's more scared of Kovacic. Both of them are injury prone, but Kovacic has more. Bro, he's been here for 3 months. He's already been injured twice or 3 times. So at the end of the day, he's seen that Kovacic, if I bring him on and I lose this guy, and Rodri comes back, I'm gonna have to play who? Rodri with who? And he relies on Kovacic because the next 4 weeks is important. The next 4 weeks is important because he allows KDB to come back. We need to play that game of allowing KDB to come back, no doubt. So Stones is not much fit. Kovacic, I believe, he needs now. We have to agree that the man we need to replace because he's not reliable. Nunes is not ready yet. It's a fact. He's at Manchester City's level. Let me ask you a question. Is Nunes a Manchester City level?
Yes.
Is Endo a Liverpool level?
He's on the bench. Doesn't start for you.
And
Oh,
the
Matheus Nunes is on the bench.
isn't that, Sam, man.
Endo's not on your level. I laughed at Endo when he signed for you guys.
I think you have the
Okay,
wrong answer.
okay, but
I
if
laughed
I
at
use
Endo.
Endo as an excuse, if we
No,
lost to Sheffield, then I told you Endo started, you'd have laughed at me.
To Sheffield United. No, it's a joke, man. To Sheffield
Oh,
United,
okay,
we beat-
Chelsea are Chelsea a joke? Yes or no?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Okay, 4-4 with Rodri there as well.
It's a
Now what?
joke. Yeah. No, it's
Exactly.
a joke.
Now what? Now what?
A joke.
Bro.
Who played next to him in midfield?
Alvarez and Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, and Alvarez is not a midfielder. That's what we're saying.
Okay, and that's what
Alvarez
what am I
did not-
asking you?
So,
I'm
the key
asking
issue,
why didn't he
key
start Kovacic and Nunes, who are natural midfielders?
the key issue, every single game we've lost, I'll tell you why. It's a fact. That's a fact. Now there's no dispute. I want everyone here is in agreement. The replacement of Rodri is not good enough. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so
The replacement of Rodri
you're complaining to
still
us. So guys
the
in the chat,
Rodri replacement is not
please
good enough.
go fund me everyone £1 or $1 so we can get Man City a midfielder. Why is it our problem? What is that?
Mo,
No, I understand.
I don't get
This is-
the thing. Like go fund
this
me
is-
for City, yani, wala, what is happening?
Mo,
No.
this is the
Arsenal
thing with
have
Hamza.
three,
Hamza,
four.
Hamza,
Yeah,
hold
Arsenal
on.
spend the same
Hold
money.
on.
I was like, yo, yeah.
Hold
Declan
on.
Rice and
You-
Jorginho. Arsenal have
Aren't you the
plenty.
same one who said Rico
Wait,
Lewis
did
is
you
better
say?
than Declan Rice?
No midfield. No
And
midfield,
also,
no,
it's funny how you call
That's very
Kovacic.
believable.
Oh, no, 1 second. You call Kovacic unreliable. Is Partey reliable?
No, he's
Sami,
playing. No.
Waka waka.
يا أخي they have يا أخي they have to choose between El Neni or Jorginho to play next to Declan Rice and Odegaard on Sunday.
Yeah, listen. Give me Jorginho over Calvin Phillips.
What?
Over for Phillips.
This
I'm
guy,
not
this
doing
guy
that.
is skunked.
Okay.
Okay,
Mo.
Hamza, hold on. I'm
Mo,
gonna save you
what
from
happened
yourself.
to Bamford? What happened to Bamford? Where's Rafinha? Where the Leeds players? Where's Jack Harrison? Where's Calvin
Jack
Phillips?
Harrison is bowling at Everton.
He's not bowling at Everton.
He's bowling with
He's
McKennie
playing
is
very
bowling
well.
in
Did you
Serie A.
see him against? Did you
Jack
see him against
Harrison is
Newcastle?
bowling, bro.
Other than yesterday,
No,
he's
Jack
been
Harrison
crap.
has been very
Oh
good.
my God,
Anyway,
man.
long story short, let me tell you, Hamza, to be honest with you, the downfall of Manchester City is fun. It's good
Beautiful.
because you have
But
dominated
what's the
the
reason?
league.
What's the reason?
We don't give a fuck because actually
No,
we
but
actually have
okay.
dominated the league for a while. I'll tell you why. Listen, it's not a hate for me against Man City. You have dominated the league for the last 3 years. 6 years, you have won 5. You left Liverpool 1, right? So for me, if Pep Guardiola makes mistake, the God's chosen son on earth, whatever. You know what I mean? Pep Guardiola, who doesn't make mistakes, who is so cringy in the freaking press conference. Oh my God, I feel sorry for him. I feel sorry for him. He is very good boy. I wish I can play him, but I can't envision him. He's so cringy, bro. It's so cringy in his interviews. Pep Guardiola is the best coach that I have seen in the last 20 years. Fine, good enough. So when he, when he falls, we're gonna just laugh. To be honest with you,
No.
we're just gonna laugh.
Wait, 1
a little bit.
second. I ain't been on Spaces. The people are snitching. Hussam, he called Kovacic baby Iniesta. He called Rico baby Alves. He called Nunes baby Perlo. And he goes off camera. He called Doku baby Ronaldinho. He's never allowed to talk about the signings. Interesting. And speaking of Declan
Who's
Rice,
this guy?
I'll have you remember something quickly, brother Hamza. 2 summers ago, Rice and Phillips was a conversation.
No, I
Remember?
never. Wallahi.
No,
Don't
Calvin Phillips
lie.
is better than Declan
Don't
Rice.
lie.
Calvin
When
Phillips
he
is
was at
Phillips.
Leeds,
better.
when he was at Leeds and he was nicknamed the Yorkshire Perlo, they were having a conversation. Who's better, Phillips or Rice? Don't lie. Don't lie.
They were. That was a big conversation.
And they
He
called.
was put out as
And they called-
a similar young player to Trent. You know how Trent is such an amazing young player and came out of nowhere. They were talking about Calvin Phillips like that. He just come out of nowhere from the Midlands, and then all of a sudden he's come out of nowhere and he's this big player. Yeah. The problem with you, Hamza, is, and I'll tell you what the problem is. Yeah.
And who did you guys-
Hold on.
Who did you call? What was his nickname?
Bro.
Joe Allen?
He said it was his nickname.
Hamza.
Wasn't it the Welsh Pirlo or something?
The
Welsh
Welsh
champion.
champion.
Welsh
Unfortunately.
champion.
Can I just quickly go? I just want to dunk on
His bum that you called World
Hamza.
Champ. Wow,
Hamza, one second,
This my football club
please.
doesn't do that.
So Hamza, I'm gonna use a quote. Yeah, I'm gonna use a quote from the Spider-Man movie. Yeah, from the Spider-Man movie series. Yeah?
Said he was a quote.
the one thing they love more than a hero, yeah, than someone who's at the very top, is for a hero to fail. That's what they want. They want to see a hero fail. So when you sit here and you give us your little sad things about this and that, I'm signings, my manager's making mistakes, because I don't care what bullshit you spew. Pep Guardiola's making mistakes. Not putting midfielders on the pitch and putting defenders there, mistakes. Those are mistakes from a very experienced manager, and a manager that I class as top 3, bro, in history. Yeah. So for him to be making those mistakes,
quickly, but Saad, 1 second. Speaking of
yeah,
mistakes,
go.
I think, this guy being called Lebanese is a big mistake. You get me? But he here today. Because listen, it's not just Hamza who's gonna get cooked. So let me introduce the biggest fraud from San Beirut, Texas. Actually, why am I giving him an intro? This is his intro.
Yo, dude, jump in.
Okay,
Jump
do you want
the
me to
fuck in so I can jump in. I got some tikka masala over here. I got some onions, garlic. Jump the fuck in so I can cook you, bro.
Cootie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love Cootie Romero. He's the fucking GOAT, and I hope you know.
Oh my God.
Jump the fuck in so I can cook you, bro.
Hello,
Hey,
Jacob.
Alhamdulillah, my time's over.
No, it's
He's
not.
Alhamdulillah,
It's
whatever.
Relax, wait. How you doing, Jacob?
Oh my God.
How are you, brother?
How's the robe doing?
Hey, it smells great. You know what I mean? Because the first time I had to put it on in a little bit, enjoying that. I might get to take it off on Sunday. So can y'all hear me all right?
Put it on for the first time, bro? You've put it on the last 5 weeks. What are you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about? It's the robe of defeat. We drew,
Bro, the
if
guys-
you forgot, versus
Oh,
Hamza,
so
respectfully to my...
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
you
not a
give it away.
defeat. The robe got a
Mardini's
washing.
low-key onto Jacob every time.
What's up with Mardini changing their profile photo? Are you and Staffy beefing or what?
I mean, good thing he did, because every time I go into a random chat, I see Mardini saying sus shit, and then my picture is there. I'm like, Mardini, say whatever you want, just don't associate my face with it, bro. So thank you, Mardini, for changing it. I'll see you at 8:30 on Pro Clubs, Mardini. You better get ready. Get your shooting boots ready, by the way.
Out of respect for your super chat here, it's right. Don't worry. When we get to the Spurs section. Anyway,
can I
Staffy
carry
ain't
on my
spoken
cook,
yet
please?
on
Yeah,
Manchester
okay, I didn't
City.
even finish my cook. Wallah,
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I got him on the grill. I got
Sorry,
him on the
Khoya.
What are
grill.
you making for us? Couscous? Is that what you make?
Man didn't even let me turn him around, bro. You know?
Sorry.
Pause.
No,
Crazy.
no,
That was crazy.
no,
Oh my God,
no.
Wallah, this is why I had this
No.
clip ready.
No.
Oh my God, where's-
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I'm sorry. Anyway, listen, Hamza.
Man started reading the
This is-
Quran. Go ahead.
This is the thing with you, yeah. This is the thing with you. You sit here, yeah, and you tell us about all of this managers making mistakes. Yeah, you're saying about the signings. Nobody gives a fuck about your signings. You have dominated for so long. Yeah, you spent as much money as me in the summer. Can you imagine? As much money as me. I'm not sitting here moaning about
no,
Can you
no,
imagine
no.
using that?
I'm
You
not
still ain't
moaning
won
about my
anything,
signings.
Saad.
You spend mad
I'm-
money. You spend 110
Yes,
million
that's
on
perfectly
Declan Rice and
fine.
70
But we're
million
talking
Ahwa.
about but
Don't
hold on,
even
we're
try.
talking about this
You spend on
season.
two players. How much? I
This
spent on
summer,
us?
you spent as much as me.
No.
So how
you
can
spent
I?
two on one
How
player.
can I give you? How can I give you? How can I
This guy
give
spent
you
180
the
million
appreciation
on two
and
players.
respect? It doesn't matter who I spent the players on and whatever I spent it on,
180
bro.
million. Give me
It does
180
not
million.
matter.
Yeah.
It does not matter, Hamza. You bought players. You bought Mateus Nunes, who's a very good player.
No,
Yeah,
he's moves. What are we doing here?
No. He's a very good player.
He's not.
I'd take him at my club right now. How about
Would
that?
you start?
And I'd
Would you
start
start?
him every single. I'd start
Ahead of
him
who?
every
Ahead of
single
who?
game.
Ahead of who?
Bro, Rice goes into
Ahead
the
of who?
6 and Mateus Nunes goes into the 8. Simple.
So who you gonna
Done.
drop? Who you gonna drop?
Bro, whoever's in the midfield.
No,
It's
no. Who you
Havertz at
gonna
the
drop?
moment,
No,
or it's
tell us the
Trossard.
name. Who you gonna drop?
Havertz or Trossard are getting dropped.
So
Havertz or
Trossard is
Trossard
getting
are
dropped. Trossard and Havertz.
Yes, from the 8.
Havertz-
From the 8. Yes,
and
and
Havertz.
Mateus Nunes will go into the.
What is this
He'll fit into
meaningless?
there.
What is this meaningless
Obviously-
debate we're having right now?
A guy said Nunes.
I don't know. He bought in Mateus Nunes. He bought in Kovacic. Yeah, he bought in Barbie Doll. These are 3 players. Yeah, Barbie Doll was said.
And
to
he
be
said
the
he's
best
better than
midfielder.
Saliba. He said
The
Guardiola
best-
is better than Saliba.
The best defender. You said,
Saliba
"Oh
can't
my
get
God, look
past
at
it.
him.
Again, he's
He
better
was
than
top
Saliba.
3. He was top 3 in the World Cup."
Hamza, by request, do you miss Gundogan?
Yes, I do. I miss my guy.
Talk to me about Gundogan, Hamza. Why is Gundogan such a big miss?
My guy Gundogan, man. Wallah, this guy. Oh my God!
I love that, bro. I love
Got
that.
him.
One more time.
Man, wallahi, my Gundogan, please, I miss you. I like Gundogan. I miss Gundogan, oh, please.
Hamza's the bottom G.
Wallahi, hey, wallahi.
Hamza's the bottom G. Yo, everyone in the chat, can the chat spam bottom G Hamza? Please,
And
please
speaking
spam
of
that.
bottom G is
Oh
here,
my God.
Staffy, because there is one last member that's joining us today.
You know what to do to introduce him, bro. You know how to
Hey,
introduce him.
Ziad, I'm not even going to give you an intro. I'm just going to play a clip. No, actually, you know what? Or should I wait till we get to that section?
No. There's only one way to
I'm going to
introduce
play
him.
the clip.
Oh, Jesse, what's the win? In blue we stand, united we rise. The banters they throw, we are rising again. No matter the cost, the us a win, yo. Give us a win, yo. In blue we stand, united we rise. No more defeats. Let's break down these doors. Justice rising up. We will stand tall. Together we fight. We conquer all.
Oh my God.
That thing bangs.
السلام عليكم.
Hi Ziad. وعليكم السلام.
الله يا
أخبار؟
الله.
شلونكم؟ طمني.
Can you say hi at least? Tell the people to like. Get it.
Big
Why
up,
are you
man.
acting?
Big up, man. Big up, man.
Listen, we weren't the steward that kicked you outside the stadium. Don't give us that energy.
Bro.
Did he really get kicked out, or y'all just that was a fabricated story?
I swear, bro. I swear.
Listen, we'll get. I want us to get to Chelsea United in a second. We will get there. Big up everyone in the chat. Big up the super chats. We're gonna get to you in a second. Already 730 people in here. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Everyone right now, hit that like button, subscribe. I told you today is gonna be absolutely elite. So, Staffy, talk to me about Man City just before we move on to Tottenham Hotspur.
I'm gonna save my energy for a later segment, but I still need to chime in on this one. Hamza, it's so funny and ironic, Hamza, that a couple of weeks ago you said, "Look at me, I give no excuses. I'm heritage. I'm football heritage. I don't give excuses. You know, I'm not a glory hunter like these United fans. Not glory hunter. You know, these guys make excuses. Glazes. Everything complain about the Glazes. You know, their manager, bad football ID." All that bullshit, Hamza. I'm yet to sit here and hear you say anything about the game. All you've done is excuses. You want to talk about the players. You want to talk about the manager. You're moving like the bottom G. You know, spam that in the chat. Bottom G Hamza today. You're doing everything but talk about the game. When I was playing center backs in midfield, and I'm playing players all over the park that don't belong there, and I'm shoehorning everyone everywhere, you said, you know what, Hamza? He said, you know what, Staffy? Stop making excuses. Talk about the game. Stop talking about the Glazers. You know, talk about the manager. Talk about the talent ID, the players that he brought in. But I'm hearing excuses from you. Why have I not heard anyone say Pep needs to be questioned for his talent ID from bringing in Nunez if he's not going to play him and he's going to play a center back in his position? Why is no one talking about, you know, Gavardio not being able to fill in that spot that was left by Laporte or whatever? Why is no one talking about Kovacic not being able to fill in the shoes that Gundogan left? Why is no one saying anything about, you know, Mahrez being sold and they haven't been able to sign someone who covers in, you know, what he used to do? The guy used to come off the bench and do all that stuff. No one's talking about the talent ID now. I think the talent ID is only suitable when we're talking about Ten Hag. And to me, Hamza, that's hypocritical. You know, so you want to make excuses for him, but you don't want to call him out. And at the same time, you don't want to call out the game. Because I'll tell you what, Hamza, if Saad sat here and his team had 0 XG after the 11th minute, we'd be roasting him. We'd be having couscous with his ass. If Jacob sat here and he didn't have a shot on target, we'd be making fun of him, be making fun of Ange. If Liverpool did that, you'd be like, you know what? Liverpool are washed. They don't scare me no more. Club, you know, this is why he doesn't beat Pep. But all of a sudden, when it comes to you don't talk about it. You don't talk about the tactics. I am yet to understand. You know what it is? I am yet to understand why you guys had 0 XG after the 11th minute. The United game and the City game were at the same time. So someone like me didn't even get to watch the game. So if I want to tune into Hamza and I say, oh, let me go watch Hamza Talks Ball. Let me see why they didn't win today. Let me see what happened. And I sit there and all I hear is Hamza crying and saying to the fans, Hamza, you closed your show by saying you guys are frauds. You're a bunch of losers. Bye. And you just ended the stream, moving like a baby. Moving like an absolute bottom G baby. And you're
Bro, he's allowed to do whatever he wants on it. Is that his channel? He's allowed to do that, right? It's his channel. Let Hamza run his channel however he wants.
Why is Jacob twerking?
Why are you defending him right now?
I'm not twerking. I'm just saying let the man run his channel. I'm born and raised in a country in which we respect our neighbors. You know what I mean?
Is he your neighbor? Because he's in the frame next
literally,
to you.
He's right there.
He's in the frame next to you.
Yeah,
But
just
no,
the Brady
on a
Bunch,
real,
yeah, he right there. Come on.
on a real note, Hamza, you can sit there and call your fans losers or whatever you want, but at least explain to them what's wrong with this guy's internet. I mean, that internet is absolutely loser right there. But Hamza, you have done everything, but explain to me why
That's
you
how
couldn't get
that's how the
any
bottom
goals. Hamza, Hamza, why did you statistically have the worst game in Pep Guardiola's coaching career? That's all I want to know. I think people sitting in the chat right now, they love the banter. They love everything that we do, but at the same time, they want to understand why did City play so bad against Villa? Because if I'm an Arsenal fan, I might be scared now. I'll be like, you know what? From what I'm hearing, Villa had a very good game. I want to know what's good with Villa. Can Hamza explain to me why they were so good? And you're yet to do that. Can you please, Hamza, take the mic from me now and explain to me what was going on in the game?
I think the key thing is Alvarez been tired, obviously. Alvarez has been tired because I feel sorry for him most. Like him playing in a different position. Foden should be playing in the middle. We don't have the midfielder there to boss the game. Aston Villa are very, like, in terms of the midfield, they're very physical. Douglas Luiz and Kamara were very physical. They were playing against 18-year-old can do anything. 18-year-old right back could not have done anything against Douglas Luiz. So he just bullied him off the way. So you could see John Stones not fully fit, and that's not his position. People are telling me like frauds here, oh, you can play John Stones midfield. No, there's a difference between inverted into a midfield and playing in midfield. To me, if he's playing with Rodri, I understand. But if John Stones is the main DM, yeah, and he's playing next to a right back who's an 18-year-old right back, then it becomes difficult. Because I don't think would you ever consider the likes of Darlow being 18 going into midfield? Would Trent ever play there? Ben White has never even played there. He's so crap. So we played.
Trent literally played there for Liverpool this season.
What?
He never played as an 18-year-old. Never.
Did you say Ben White is crap?
Yeah, he's crap in midfield.
Bro, he clotheslined both.
Yeah,
of your
why
fucking
are you
wingers.
biting? Yeah, Sad,
Left
stop
wingers,
biting.
both of them.
Sad, see what you do here.
Doku got sat on the floor.
Sad, when you bite, you make him deflect. Don't bite.
So as you can see here, Arsenal fans, that's their standards. Listen,
my
at the
bad,
end of the
my
day,
bad. Yeah, no, just focus on the game. Focus on the game, please.
No, 1 second. Your standards like that, you react on small little things when you criticize your players. So if you allow a right back, 18-year-old right back to play midfield with John Stone, who's a centre back, then already the battle was like difficult because you're playing against masters, and Aston Villa are quite good, you know. Douglas Luiz is impressive. To me, we had chances, we could have finished it, but oh my god, the other thing, oh my god, well, I'm tired. Well, every time someone shoots, he takes off a deflected goal and we lose. Like Community Shield deflected goal, Martinelli deflected goal. We had a deflected goal against Wolves. We had a deflected goal against Aston Villa. Well, the amount of deflected goal we're getting is mad. It's mad. Like, he hits someone and you expect it, at least go off a bit or hit the post. My guy, top keeper, is gonna do my play.
Hamza, the deflected goal was the least of your worries, Habibi. The deflected goal, they dominated you. This wasn't just dominant. They dominated you. 22 shots to 2 shots. You had 2 shots.
Yeah.
You had 2 shots. They had 22 shots. Leon Bailey could have passed it to Ollie Watkins.
How many shots on target did they have?
8.
No, they're not 8, 7. Where did you get that one?
خلاص يعني 8 7
Yeah, tomatoes, tomatoes.
Hamza, I didn't.
Remember my one.
Hamza 7 8.
You remembered my 2, but you don't remember there.
No, I remember
because it's easy to remember 2. It was Haaland twice, and they got double saved. That's it.
It was 7 and 2, and 2 of their shots. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. He didn't even.
Can you tell us about the other one? Shots versus shots. How many? 22 for 2. Why you forgot that one?
Yeah, because Hussam. Okay, we can start shooting from 40 yarder. That's what they were doing. They were just shooting.
God.
Shooting.
Hamza is defending their performance at the moment.
No, but
he
went from
blaming injuries.
Wallahi, have some shame.
To defending that performance.
No, I'm not accepting. How can you guys brag
You are
about
better than this, Hamza.
Okay, fair enough. From now on,
Hamza, what we want you to say is the fact that Pep got it wrong. That he put out a team that couldn't even hold the ball. They couldn't even keep possession and progress the ball forward and get it to Haaland or get it to the players that could make make it dangerous for you guys.
Okay, I've given
pressure
Hamza enough
onto
of a
them.
chance to defend his team, and I'm not gonna do this no more because he's wasting everyone's time and everyone's getting bored of this because it's the same defensive mechanism they always does. I'll do what Hamza doesn't want to do. Okay, Hamza doesn't want to call out his team. He doesn't want to say that his team is not good enough. He doesn't want to say that the tactics wasn't good enough. He doesn't want to say that that performance that absolutely got dominated from minute 1 to minute 90. They didn't create anything after 11 minutes. That guy sat back and conceded chances for at least 79 minutes. I don't know what the added time was. Okay, and we're going to sit here and we're going to talk about all this. He's not going to say that it's Pep's fault that he didn't strengthen correctly in the summer, that they all followed Pep. Rightfully so, don't get me wrong. I'm not cooking Pep because Pep is great. Everyone deserves. If I'm a City fan, I would trust him too. But he won't call him out to say that this team is not as good as they used to be. They got rid of good players. They didn't get good players back in. They blindly sat there and said, oh, we can go on a run in any minute. Everyone knows City can go and win 15 games in a row. Yes, you know who did that? The City from last year and the year before and the year before. But you know who's not here? These players have been doing that. Fernandinho, no longer here. Aguero, no longer here. Company, no longer here. Mahrez, no longer here. Gundogan, no longer here. Laporte, no longer here. All these players that you used to have are no longer here. Those treble-winning players that got you the back-to-back and then got you the treble, most of them are not here. Doku did not win trebles. Doku doesn't win 15 in a row. Gavardio hasn't won a treble. He doesn't win 15 in a row. Kovacic didn't win a treble. He doesn't win 15 in a row. Who else did you sign this summer? Matheus Nunes. He's no Gundogan. He's not going to win you 15 in a row. When De Bruyne used to get injured and someone steps in, they used to help you out. You don't have the same quality. You don't want to call out your manager for not getting the correct players. And the reason you're playing Rico Lewis in the midfield is because he doesn't trust some of the players that he has there. So do you want to blame the manager or do you want to blame the player who's not good enough? Unless you want to sit here and keep talking about Calvin Phillips, because I don't want to hear about Calvin Phillips no more. The last time Calvin Phillips was irrelevant was 2021. Don't talk to me about that. No one talks about that at all. It's over. No one talks about Calvin Phillips.
And listen, on that, can I interject and say one thing? Can I say one thing, Hamza? There are real fans that actually criticize Pep in the summer. And you know the names I'm talking about. Some people we do shows with. And they said this summer has been one of the worst. We're not happy. You, on the other hand, we're happy.
They say in the summer or now?
In the summer.
No, they didn't. They didn't. Majority.
You want me to name the names and get you the videos?
Yeah.
I was doing a show with LB and he said, I have no idea why we're signing Matheus Nunes, why we're not strengthening enough, why we're not signing experienced players. And he wasn't happy. He said, I don't understand why we're doing this, why Calvin Phillips hasn't left. Right?
Yeah.
They said that in the summer. Most of the City fans didn't do that. They're like, in Pep, you guys, what you guys do, in Pep we trust, which is fine. We're saying you might win the league, but you're not happy now. This has never happened in Pep's era, Man City.
Last year,
4 games you haven't won, bro. 4 games you haven't won.
Let me ask you something.
You conceded 12 goals in 5 games.
Okay, more. Let me say, they lost Cancelo. Did they replace Cancelo? I want to hear.
Oh yeah, one of them. There you go. So blame the manager. Blame the manager. We're placing him with the wrong.
Yeah, you did. I'll tell you. Do you want to know how you replace Cancelo?
Yeah.
Rico Lewis got embedded in the squad. That's how you replace Cancelo. One of the things that you do is you replace a player like Cancelo. Instead of buying a player, you embed a player. You guys, Rico Lewis was great last year, right? But now comes the real deal. Now comes the real deal. Rodri isn't there. The big players aren't there to carry his hand.
One isn't there.
So nobody's there to carry his hand. That's what we told you, but you guys.
He said Gundogan. You know what to do.
No, come on, just
no. But
on top of that, Hamza, you got rid of a jewel. You got rid of a gem.
So one second.
By the name of Cole Palmer.
Tell me the solution.
You got rid of your manager.
Tell me the solution more.
No, I think the one that they shouldn't have gotten rid of is Riyad Mahrez.
Can we play this song? The Hamza
song. What's the solution?
It's been stuck in my head all day. You played it already.
We don't know the solution,
show.
Hamza. The problem
I know the solution. I told you.
Hamza, you already spent that much money in the summer.
No. I own 700 million. Wallahi, we had 700 million.
Who are you gonna go buy? Paqueta? You should have bought Declan Rice, but he didn't want to go to Man City.
No, we didn't bid for him. We pulled out the deal.
You did bid for him.
we pulled out the deal.
What is happening here? What is this?
Yo, Arsenal's a small club. Bro, Aston's a small club. Don't ever say voila.
I think he was crazy. No, he was crazy. It was like for me. I thought he should have gone to Man City.
Yeah,
but the fact, Hamza, is that you bid for Declan Rice, and he just didn't go. You wanted Declan Rice, and he just didn't.
How much did we bid for him? How much did we bid for him?
You bid 90 million.
No, yeah. And then what happened? After Monday, what happened?
West
You got
Ham told you
outbidded. It
go
doesn't matter.
No, we pulled out the deal.
No, you got outbidded because he
No.
said,
No,
I'm going to
West
go to
Ham
Arsenal.
said they want
we
Stop
bid.
it. It doesn't matter if
We
they outbidded
bid.
or not.
There you
If
are.
they put a bid in, that means
Listen,
they
Arsenal
wanted
are
the
not
player.
in the
He said we
man.
reject. You know what, Hamza?
They
You know what
didn't
happens?
reject anybody.
Hamza,
Who
you know what you
rejected
just did,
who?
Hamza? You know what
We
you
will
just
never
did,
be
Hamza?
rejected. We rattled
Hamza,
Real Madrid, wallahi, with
Hamza, you know
Haaland.
what you just did,
Don't change
Hamza?
it.
You know what you just did?
Who's the
It's
Arsenal
like
footballer?
it's like me being at the club with my boys, and I go up to a girl and she rejects me, and then I come back and I pretend that she had a boyfriend all along. I'm like, oh no, she had a boyfriend.
Bro,
She didn't reject me,
Declan Rice
bro.
is
You
a
got
nobody.
rejected, bro. Just handle
Bro,
it, bro.
Yo,
Just handle
this
it,
is the
Hamza.
problem
Stop
in this
lying.
country. The problem in this country is we rave. Declan Rice is a nobody.
I
He
don't
plays for
think
West
that
Ham.
he
How
rejected
can he reject
you.
me?
Hamza,
So why
Hamza,
would you bid for him if he was a
Declan Rice
nobody?
is a
Hamza,
nobody.
guys,
He's
I
crazy.
don't think he
He's too
rejected
funny.
them. They didn't value him, and that's the main
We didn't value.
problem.
That's a word we
Is
should
the main problem isn't that he
We'll
wanted
give
to
him
go to
our stuff
Arsenal. Isn't that he wanted to go to Arsenal? The main problem is that they thought, yeah, 90 million is good enough for this guy. What happened? What is Hussam doing?
Wow. Can we hear the audio?
No,
Yeah,
because
music.
it's you know the song already.
Yeah, live. What was the audio saying?
Maybe
What's the
calm
audio
down.
saying?
Baby, calm down, calm
No,
down.
Calm down.
Nice one, though.
You know what's messed
Calm
up,
down.
Hamza? You kept using
Calm
that
No,
song.
well done, no.
And
Anyway,
listen,
all I
Ballon
wanted
d'Or
to say
using that
is
well.
Declan Rice
Anyway,
is
listen, guys,
out
one
for
second. We're 50 minutes into
Well.
the video. I want to move on to the other games as well. So we're gonna let Hamza have a breather. Guys, for some reason,
Alhamdulillah.
all super chats before Mika Johnson are not appearing on my screen right now, so I'm gonna just read them out. Thank you to all the super chatters. I appreciate you, bro. I don't know why it's not. إذا مكبسة الأوتو ستار مش شغال. كبسة الأوتو ستار. It says auto star. The auto star thing. I clicked it.
Do you
but
see them or no? I
it's
can
not
read them
working.
out because I see all of them.
I can see.
I see all of them.
Yeah.
of
Starting
them,
from
yeah.
Lauren all the way to you said Mick. What was his name? Mika what?
Sunny
Mika-
Bad
No,
Day.
I
can see
have them
Sonny
on my
Badian.
YouTube. I have them on my YouTube studio. I'll read them out, but I'm can't click on them and put them up on the screen for
Hold
now.
on, we see.
Anyway, let me just
Just shout out their
إيش.
names, yeah.
حاطط auto star, but those four just disappeared. I don't know why. But anyway, let me just read them out. Big up to Lauren, who says Hamza, the only the fourth Beatles member, Tom Little, wanted Klopp out. He did, Tom Little, and Tom Little's a fraud for that, Lauren. Big up
Big
to
up, Tom
Charlie
Little.
Hamilton, who says Man City should receive an extra charge for Hamza. 116 charges in the chat right now. Spam it. Big up to you, my guys. Big up Lauren again, who says Trent showed his butt crack for you, Hamza. I wanted to tell you that he owns your ass.
Hey, yo.
Big up to you, Lauren.
Hey,
Thank you
yo.
so much for the super chat. Big up to Victor Young, who says, shout out to the Ahwa show. Enjoy. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate you. Big up to SE, who says, Ozil cooked trophyless bottlers FC on Twitter. What did Ozil tweet out? Can someone
He
fill
said
me in?
he said bottle jobs are back or something like that.
He
About
said, "Can
Spurs.
someone
No,
fix my ugly face? They couldn't do it in Turkey. Can anyone else
the
fix
That's
his
not
face?"
nice.
The
That's not nice
actual-
to call people
The
ugly,
actual
isn't it?
quote. the
Oh, I'm
actual
sorry. It's not nice to just tweet about your rivals that are no longer your rivals. But here we are, Staffy.
Okay, anyway, big up to Yahya, who says, don't get why everyone's so excited to see City lose some, draw some. You can bet your asses they'll be back on top 3 soon and might still win titles this season. Pep there, January window coming, cash, dollar signs. Here's the thing. I think this season is genuinely different. And I saw this Manchester City in 1920. This Manchester City, the same Manchester City appeared in 1920, where it was just like, it didn't work out for you guys. And the problem is right now is you have a defensive problem. And defensive problem are 100% a lot more difficult to solve than offensive problems.
Can
So
I actually say
that's
something
like-
to Yahya Hassan there? Yahya,
Yes.
tell me, of all the years that City have won the league, tell me one time that they signed a big signing in January. Everyone knows that when someone gets signed by City, they always give him a first year to adapt to the Pep system. You're telling me someone's going to come in January and all of a sudden going to make them click, whether it's a defender, midfielder, whatever it is that they're missing, it's going to come in and click right away and help them win the league in what, 3-4 months? When you have Arsenal already, they're probably a striker away from winning the league, and Liverpool are probably a DM away from winning the league. And you think someone magically is going to come into the City team in January and they're going to do something? Come on, they historically has improved in that.
Even when Virgil came in, we only won something significant a year after, to be fair. From this super chats onwards, I can put them up on the screen. The ones before this, I couldn't. Big up to Mika Johnson, says, Mo, have you left Never a Fall? If yes, why, bro? First of all, Mika, I don't know which kind of coma you've been in, but thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Mo is doing his own thing. You can go check out Footy Judge Mo right now. The link is in the description. Go check it out. And yeah, I appreciate the super chat, Habibi. I don't know where the hell you've been though, but big up to you. Big up to Lauren who sends in an empty super chat. I appreciate you, Lauren. Big up to Sonny who says, talk to Jacob nicely. Staffy, how's therapy?
Can I say something to Sunny? Sunny, you go on every channel that I'm on and you super chat money for therapy except for mine. Do you think these guys are going to give me that money for therapy actually? Habibi, come to my channel. If you want to give me therapy money, come to my channel. Don't go on the terrace and
send super chats here. You get me? Also works.
I'm just saying, bro, he always sends therapy, but he never comes to my channel. So what's going on, Sunny?
I appreciate you, son. He says, I beg you, Sam, don't be gas beating. I've never heard of gas beating. First of all, that's mad. United, stay humble until we win. Remember, Spurs, I beg you, Sam, don't be a jinx. Football gods watching. My brother, I don't believe in the football gods. You get me? I believe in only one God, you know, and so this whole football god stuff, I don't believe in it, to be honest with you. And the Sam jinx is not real because I done the City Chelsea watch along. I done the City Spurs watch along. I done the Villa watch along in the second half. They actually scored when I started the watch along. So this whole thing where you come up here and you go like Hussam jinx, it ain't real, Habibi. But I appreciate you, Sonny. And listen, big up to Sonny, big up to Mika, big up to Yahya, Victor, Essie, Lauren, Queen Nadra, and Charlie for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Apologies once again for not being able to put the super chats up on the screen. It did not allow me to do so. But anyway, big up to you guys. There's 900 people in here. Someone won the bet. There's 900 people in here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're ready to do so. 900 people in here. I want 400 likes minimum, 450 likes. Everyone right now, like the video because this premium class A entertainment you're gonna get nowhere else, Habibi. So please do on the like button, do hit the likes, do subscribe. شايف كيف ما بتطلعش عند عرضها مع انه محطوط auto start زفت. So I have to click on
You
it
have
and
to
start
leave and come back again. You
Okay,
have
I'll
to
try
leave the
leaving and coming
studio and come back again. That's what you
Okay,
have to do.
I'll try doing it now. Big up to Queen Nadra who says, Hamza is the bald guy from Austin Power. Yo, Nadra, that's messed up. That's messed up, but I'm here for it. And anyway, speaking of messed up and I'm here for it, guess who is also messed up yesterday, you know? He told me, oh, we're going to win the game because it's not at the track and field stadium. It's at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, Hassam. So, Jacob.
It wasn't the only thing I called it. Let's have it right.
Okay, no problem. Talk to me about Tottenham Hotspur West Ham. Go on.
You're right. We were not playing at the.
Yo, dude. Yo, jump in.
Okay,
Jump
do you
the
want me to
fuck in so I jump in. I got some tikka masala over here. I got some onions, garlic. Jump the fuck in so I can cook you, bro.
Cootie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love Cootie Romero. He's the fucking GOAT, and I hope you know.
You know what,
Bro, the
Staffy? I
baby-
don't know
the
if we're
baby
friends
in the back.
anymore.
Sorry,
I
wanna
sent that
interrupt
to
again,
you.
Jacob. I wanna-
Yeah, my son in the back. It makes it worse.
The baby in the back doesn't agree with it, bro. He doesn't
Anyway,
agree
guys,
with it. He's
let's-
like,
let's
Daddy,
let Jacob-
stop.
Let's let Jacob speak. Don't interrupt him. Go ahead.
He
Jacob. Go
embarrassed
ahead.
his son,
Don't
bro.
be fraudulent. Actually speak on the game, Jacob.
So first and foremost, Staff.
Waka, Boto job I'm done once again. They Boto the again. Samina, Waka, Boto job I'm done once again. Boto job I'm done it. Samina, Waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again. Samina, Waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again. Samina, waka, Samina, Boto job. You done it once again.
I have no other video. I promise. I'm actually gonna leave the studio and rejoin so the thing can auto start. Go ahead, Jacob. The floor is yours.
You know, it wasn't until the last like 3-4 seconds of that video that I realized it was over Tottenham's final score with West Ham. I was just kind of bobbing my head along because honestly, it's been in my head all day. I was changing my son's shitty diaper and I was singing Hamza's song in my head. It was Hamza's voice in my head with the Waka Waka song. It was So I'm very glad that I got to hear that. Look, my thoughts on the game is first and foremost, Staffy, you're a fraud. That's the last time I ever send you a voice note while I'm having a good time during a game. So that's first and foremost. You are now on the same level of trust as Hassam, which is 0. In fact, -2, I would say. Now, my thoughts on the match.
That's how many points you lost. Actually, you lost all 3. You did a -3. Never mind. I thought you got a draw. But yeah, continue.
Look.
I left him speechless, bro. I've never left Jacob speechless in my life, bro.
Look, I'm not speechless. I'm not speechless. The robe is intact. I'm here. Look, first and foremost, I want to say none of this blame, in my opinion, goes to Ange Postecoglou first and foremost. He set us up in a manner in which we should have capitalized on the moments in which we created, but we did not. It is not Ange Postecoglou's fault Richarlison could not hit the broadside of a barn door. That is not Ange Postecoglou's fault. It's also not Ange Postecoglou's fault that we have 6 shots on target in the first half and only one of them can go in. These are the things that I find unacceptable. Also, unacceptable things are hoping.
What if he's the same guy that called Richarlison Brazil's number 9?
He is Brazil's number 9. Have some respect.
Okay, why doesn't he have the respect in front of goal then?
I mean, who wears Brazil's number 9? That's my first question. Second question.
Okay, tell me your thoughts on Gabriel Martinelli. Your thoughts on Martinelli quickly in 10 seconds.
I think he cries more than 9 times a game, so they wouldn't give
him
that
He
wears
Brazil's number 7.
I was thinking Jesus. I thought you were talking about Gabriel Jesus. I forgot Martinelli exists.
Yeah, honestly. Exactly. Speaking of Martinelli, big up TJ, who says, big up Hussab. We told those frauds what the deal was. Big up Staffy, Saad. Come on, you Gunners, and the rest of the panel, except Hamza. Hold another L, says TJ. You know what it is? Jacob, yesterday I was watching American Waffle. Big up to American Waffle. And Oski was 100% right. Jacob is not about to sit up here and give me no damn sad story, because the Hammers came to your stadium and dunked on your head top with Ward Prowse, with Jared Bowen. You get me? That's who they came with. Where are the Hammer signs, Hamza and Ziad? I get it. Like, come on.
Hammer, fuck off.
Ziad won't do it. Ziad won't do it.
Ziad can't do it because
Ziad, they're rivals, bro. They fight outside.
Their new rival is Fulham and Brentford. But anyway, the thing is, you're the same guy. Emerson Royal is Brazil's number 2. Richarlison is Brazil's number 9.
Where did I lie? Where did I lie? You just said 2 factual things that I've said. Yes.
I played the Coutinho Romero video again. He's the GOAT. Do you know more than the GOAT of football? You know Messi? Lionel Messi. Do you know more than Lionel Messi? He said he's the best center back.
How long you been working on that?
Lionel Messi? They're the same guy.
He was in front of the mirror before the show talking to himself. Lionel Messi. Lionel
Messi. Udogi passing the ball backwards, best left back in the league in the team of the fucking season.
Top
Can you talk
3.
to me about Bissouma, better than Declan Rice? 3. Can you talk to me about Rice?
Why? What does Declan Rice? Hassam, what does Declan Rice have to do with this game?
Let me
finish.
No, you compared him to Højbjerg.
Bro, I said he's a spicy Højbjerg. Don't get all upset, okay?
Yo, did you guys see when Højbjerg fell on the floor?
Okay,
yeah, that's not spicy.
Yes.
You just said Rice is a spicy Højbjerg. Okay, you have original Højbjerg.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
He got fouled in the box.
Yeah, and you have
if you watch that replay, he was fouled in the box.
Yeah, you have zero losses in the last 5.
He's the new Hamza.
0 wins in the last 5. Are you actually going to be real about your team?
He's the Texan Hamza, bro.
Yeah, man. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? That we did the same thing we did versus Aston Villa, which was create a whole bunch of opportunities, not score them, and then the other team capitalize on their opportunities. I mean, it's the same thing I told you after Villa. We did a good job at implementing the game plan. We just did not finish. And we did not cover.
It is true. It is true. I can bet you that you can go to every strip club in the US, and there's a Destiny stripper name in there. It has to be 100%.
I don't know what a strip club is. Big up Emmanuel who says Jacob is Tulu a better winger than Saka.
Let me know, man.
This guy was doing the LeBron. Do it again, come on. Yes. Yes, Jacob, come on, do it.
Hey,
do it.
But he did. He pulled up on the he did. Unfortunately, he didn't.
LeBron James.
Yes, sir. LeBron James.
Hey,
That's right.
Defeated.
Yeah.
So are you
Yeah.
finally going to talk about the game, or you want to deflect like Hamza done?
If he
why you were
deflects,
defending.
Bro, I just told you about the game.
Oh, Hassan, bro.
You keep deflecting, bro. Deflecting.
so
for the
I
rest of
have
the
not
game.
deflected. Where did I deflect when I said we did the same exact thing as Aston Villa that we did versus Aston Villa, which was create a lot of opportunities and not capitalize it. And then obviously, it just seems like we fall off at the end of matches. We're 15-minute FC for the past few weeks, and we got away with it for a couple weeks. But look, this is an amalgamation of a bigger problem. This is a problem in which we knew in the summer, and we're seeing the effects of it. So for me, this is not a surprise. This is not a worry or crisis mode. Everyone deals with injuries and suspensions. So we're dealing with it. We just carry on and move. You know, it's got to be what it is.
Okay, since Jacob
I don't do what
Anyone
Dr.
else
Veneers
chime in
does
on-
and cry about kickoff times and jam-packed schedule. No, I don't do that. I don't cry
The same
about
manager
we
that's
should
crying about
replay.
kickoff time is
I don't
second
cry
in the
about
league.
that. Yeah. Hey,
Okay,
he can
Jacob,
keep crying.
It's crazy.
He can
Jacob,
keep crying as
first of all-
far as I'm
First
concerned.
of all,
Saad, would you believe, Saad, that the way this guy's been talking all season, I have
Compared
more
to
wins
now.
than him. I have more wins than him. Did you know that?
all my days.
First of all, that's crazy. First of all,
No, did you really?
That is actually mad.
Wallah, did you know that, Saad? I'm not even joking.
Wait, what
I
did
have
you
more
say?
wins than him. I have more wins than you.
He
this
has
season.
more wins
I
than
You
love
also
how
have
you've been
more
doing.
losses. So what's
Okay,
the
I
point?
get that. That's fine.
What are we counting here?
Okay, at what point was I raving about my season and saying what was the famous thing that you said? That the wind is what up here?
he said that it's getting cold up here. I'm all alone.
No, he said something. He said
And
the
he
air is
said,
fresh up here.
"Come
Can you
to
say
me,
that?
I'm above you in the
said-
league."
I said the wind blows the strongest at the top of the mountain and the air is pretty fresh and I did enjoy it. And I don't take back anything I said, first of all. So look, Staffy,
So how's
you
the
can come to me all you
musty air
want.
down- How's the musty air down here? Because you're
Shit, you
sitting
used to it. You tell me. Why are you asking me the question?
I mean,
you know
it's
the
new-
answer to it.
I mean, it's new to you
It's a
now.
little
so you tell me-
redundant, right?
So no. You let me know how it feels now because I've been
So
breathing.
you're
that same
admitting
air
that
all
this smell
season.
has been in your nostrils for longer than mine. I accept that. Thank you, Staffy.
And that's
Moving
but
along.
He's gotten used to it.
No, but here's the thing, Sad. At no point did I rave about my season. This guy made us feel like he's winning the World Cup, let alone the Premier League. And look at him now.
I can't
He's sitting
control
with
how
me.
I make you feel. That's on you, bro.
You know
All I
what,
can do is
Sad?
speak my truth. You talking about how I made you feel, bro? That sounds like a you thing, not me.
You know what, Sad? He thought he was about to sit in first class, and now he's in the economy with me. We're sitting at the back of the plane, the tight ass.
Hey, we still on the flight. Hey, it's all good. We're still on the flight.
You know what he
the
thought?
extra seats.
Sad, he thought he was gonna sit first class. He's gonna have a bed.
Standby.
The champagne was coming. The white wine was coming. It was all bubbly, bro. He's backstage. He's at the back of the plane with me right now, bro. And he's drinking Kool-Aid with me.
Comfy as hell, yeah.
We're drinking Kool-Aid. We're drinking Kool-Aid, and we're eating chicken sandwiches right now, and whatever the meat that they serve in the freaking plane. That's what he's eating, bro. He thought he was sitting first class, bro. You're not sitting first class. You're sitting in the back here with me. These guys are sitting first class.
Can I
not you.
just ask you a genuine question? Because I saw you tweet.
Henry in
about,
the
like,
chat,
3
you got to
weeks
hold
ago.
that first of all.
1 second, Jacob. You hold that. You lost to West Ham at home. Anyway, Staffy, genuine question.
Jacob's jokes.
Because I saw you tweet this 3 weeks ago. Are you finally gonna say Hussam was right about Spurs and the Spurs fans?
No,
To be
you
honest.
weren't right, bro. No, you
So I was
weren't.
not right about the Spurs fans.
Can I tell you why you weren't right? Because I'm tired of people saying this to me. I said Spurs are playing good. Are they going to win the league? No. Oh, but stuff they're going to fall off. I said when
No,
they
I'm
fall
not
off,
saying
I'll
you're wrong. I'm
criticize
not
them.
saying you're wrong. لا لا أنا مش قاعد بحكي عنك. I'm not saying you're
Oh, on
wrong.
fence.
I'm saying was I right about the Spurs and the Spurs fans?
The Spurs fans 100%. 100%.
see?
I should have never gave him praise because, bro, you know what they say?
Thank you.
Actually, I don't want to say it, so he doesn't say it.
enough. This
just-
is Jacob guy.
You just give him a little bit, you give him a little bit, and he wants more. You give him a little bit of praise, and this guy just wants all the praise in the world, And listen, I'm not gonna say Jacob
Ooh.
said shit. No, okay.
Oh,
You didn't say you're gonna win the league and all that. I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm not trying
But
to
here
cause
we
no-
are. You're going to talk
Listen,
about Spurs fans right in front of a Spurs fan rather than addressing what this
bro,
Spurs fan says. But
listen,
carry
Spurs
on.
fans, you guys
That's
had,
what we
yeah,
said,
listen,
and we
listen.
still
You
lost
guys
by
had enough.
7.
You
Hold
guys have had enough trouble in paradise, anyways. So I'm not gonna add to it. You know what's going on in your fan base. So I'm not here to talk about anything that's going on. Clearly, you guys.
Why you worry about what's going on in my fan base? Hey, you worry about your fan base. Don't you worry about what's going on in mine.
Check out,
all right.
check out United Spurs of America. There's a video that's trending.
That was so cheeky.
There,
Like, it's
mate, it's a
unbelievable.
big
That was
red
so
flag away,
fucking
mate.
cheeky.
Yeah, okay.
That was so cheeky. It's unbelievable.
Oh my god! I just
I'm saying,
realized what
Oh
Staffy
my
just
god,
said.
that
Oh my
was
god,
so
it's
cheeky.
Bro, I'm just
Fucking-
saying, bro.
like,
You
without
guys,
even, like,
it's
oh my god,
bro. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying it was so good. It was so good. It's so bad right now. It's trouble in paradise, bro. I haven't been in paradise all season, and I know that you guys have trouble in paradise for a reason, bro. So you guys shit to figure it out, bro.
Can I actually cook for a second, please?
Yeah,
Because
go ahead.
I just bro, I saw
Mate.
Jacob. I want you to just explain to me because I saw a video yesterday. Yeah, against when you guys came back against Sheffield, I believe the game was.
Alhamdulillah, he didn't mention the video I thought he was about to do. Alhamdulillah, go ahead.
The game,
I
the
thought you
game
was gonna
against
say-
Sheffield. The
Thought he
game
was gonna
against
go.
Sheffield. No, I'm not. No. Against Sheffield, your players held hands together, and they pushed Richarlison out front.
Yeah.
And they
'cause
went
he
to
won
the
us that
fans,
game,
and they were going like,
yeah.
"Why did they do that?" Like it was.
You know, after the Liverpool game, they brought their children and done a whole like lap of honor.
Bro, you know when you bring on your kids in the last game of the season, well, I thought the season ended. You know, it's the last home game, and all the players bring their wives and they bring their kids. I was like, bro, didn't the league just start?
Bro,
Did I
family,
just wake
hey,
up from a coma?
don't get upset just because we made whole family day a little bit earlier in the
There
season.
you are.
A little bit
Bro,
earlier in the
it
season.
was
You
bring
worry
your-
about your leaking ass stadium before you talk about what happens post match in mine. Because what you do is get a shower on the way out. They say, here you go, here's some rainwater.
The stadium's leaking. I can confirm.
You know what? Let me tell you
See?
actually something.
See?
Yeah, because you're about to get cooked. Wait, because
He got drenched on the way out that stadium.
tell you
Talk to me
something.
about what goes on
Wait,
in
hold
my
on, hold on.
beautiful stadium.
Staffy,
You're
let
talking to
me
me what goes on
apply my
at a
comment, 'cause you have
world-class
a whole
venue
segment.
when
You have
you
a whole
got the leaky
segment.
stadium. But carry on.
I'm enjoying this.
You know what? It's a leaky stadium that you got kicked out of. So maybe if you didn't talk so much shit about the stadium online, they wouldn't have kicked you out. Imagine getting kicked out of a
They knew you
leaky
were going up,
stadium.
yeah.
They were like, yo, they were like rat infestation. Oh, I found one rat. Let's kick him out. That's what they did, bro, when they saw your ass. So don't talk about the stadium no more.
So back on Spurs. Who wants to speak on chime in on Spurs? Because people,
We're gonna talk
Oh,
about
hold on,
Rio, we're
hold
gonna
on.
Look, there was a few bright spots. You want me to finish my synopsis here, Hassam?
No,
There was a few bright spots. My goat, Kuti Romero. Yes, I did sing that song to my who I thought was a friend I could trust. Yes, I did. I sang a song to Staffy after my goat. I mean, excuse me, the goat's goat. I did sing a little bit of a song after that. But you know what?
Yo, dude. Yo, jump in.
Okay,
Jump
do you want
the
me to
fuck in so I can jump in. I got some tikka masala over here. I got some onions, garlic. Jump the fuck in so I can cook you, bro.
Kuti, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love Kuti Romero. He's the fucking GOAT, and I hope you know.
Look, you don't have to keep playing it. I think we got the gist of it. I would have tried to perform it a little better if I knew my shit was gonna get leaked worse than Hillary Clinton emails. Okay.
Hey,
Bro, I leaked you worse than Ashton Wet leaked this guy striker Nico Jackson who couldn't put a fucking ball past us, bro. And you're gonna cook next, bro. Everyone's fucking gonna cook today, bro.
Can I,
Everyone's gonna fucking cook today. Bro.
Can I say a couple of things,
What did
please?
Nico-
I gave him the Ashton Wet treatment, bro. That's what I did.
When I'm being serious, Jacob. When listen, we like how you play football. You had 75% position. You created a lot of chances, and I was one of the people that said. I was one of the people that said Spurs play very, very good football in the beginning of the season. Sam
Thank
said
you, Mo.
otherwise. But the problem I'm going to ask is that when I created an Arabic channel, this is going to be embarrassing a little bit. I actually made it the top 5, right? Because when you were close to the top, you didn't win trophies. All right? One of the things that I wanted to ask
Keyword
you,
close
as a
to the
Spurs
top.
fan, you were close to the top and you didn't win. So
Yeah,
you
that's the
didn't.
keyword. Close to, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Chelsea were close to the top and they won. So they went to the top. Man City, the same. Liverpool, even when they were close, 3 Champions League
all
finals.
clubs here, basically.
Exactly. Why Ange Postecoglou doesn't have any pressure on him. If any big club in the world, including Inter, listen, Fiorentina, if they have 5 games and they lose 4 of them, leading 1-0 in each and every one of them, and you have 1 point from 5 games,
Very good
Fiorentina
point.
fans will be asking
Cool.
for the
Cool.
manager's head.
I hear you.
Let me finish.
I hear you.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
just-
I have one more point.
Okay.
This
I know this is
notion-
going, but
What is it? Do you know already?
no.
Is it
I mean,
because-
I
is it
just already
because
know
he
my
plays
reply
good
to this
football?
because this is
Is it
nonsense.
because he plays
You're
good
comparing
football
cows to
in the-
chickens, and you're like, look at the chickens and look at the cows. How do these cows live amongst? How do these chickens live amongst? It's like, bro, why are
What?
we comparing Fiorentina? Why are we comparing them to Tottenham Hotspur? My first question. Second of all, because Italy ain't
Okay,
got
no,
nothing to
when
do
you-
with England.
Jacob, when you ask a question, let me know so I can answer it. But just don't go like ask me a question. and say
Fiorentina
why
is the Spurs of this league, like
in
anyway.
Italy, actually. Like
Yeah. That's
Napoli.
actually
Cool.
a
How
league
much money they
comparative
make
league.
last year? Don't compare me to Fiorentina. How much money they make last year?
Okay, so hold on. So that's the thing. So you are
Okay,
about the money.
I'm just
though.
saying.
You're about the
No,
money?
I'm talking
Is it
about.
the
I'm
money?
talking about league. I'm talking about country.
No,
I'm
no.
talking
So are you
about
talking about the
competition.
money?
I'm talking about everything. Don't compare. Again, you're comparing apples and oranges, cows and chickens,
no,
whatever
no.
you want to
Who
call
did
it.
you-
That's what you're comparing
How
here. And you're
is
like,
that-
why
let's
does
go-
your
I'm
chicken
not
look like
getting
this
into it.
when their cow looks like this? That's not really.
Let-
Jacob,
let's move
I
on
am
this
not getting
one,
sorry,
because I think
Hassan,
we're
I'm not getting
saying-
this. Why is that apples or chicken? I gave you the extreme. I give you Fiorentina, who sit 7th or 8th or 9th in the league. If they lose 5 on the bounce, they ask for the manager's head. But Spurs fans, right? Spurs fans say, we're good. When I get it, you're good because you play good football. But that's not a sign of a big team. Do you agree or
Yes,
not?
facts. And factually speaking, you bottled every single lead you had. Against City, we gave you credit, but even you bottled that lead, by the way. 'cause
Cool,
you were
bro.
one
No
of
one said the rebuild was going to be beautiful. We just said it was going to be inevitable. That's all we said.
We like the way I like the way you play. I'm talking about myself. I like the way Ange Postecoglou set up the team, but he's a little bit naive sometimes, right? Like
Yeah,
he
you
had-
can have a good you can have a good fight and still lose the fight,
Why
and that's
I'm
just what's
asking
going on
one
here.
question. Why none of the Spurs fans are asking for clarifications from Ange Postecoglou after 5 games? You were top of the league just 4
So
weeks.
that's just not true because a lot of Spurs fans are doing exactly what you're just mentioning. I would
Are
just be
you?
of the
Are
faction
you?
that
Are you on your channel doing that?
no,
talking
I'm
about
not
you here.
personally.
Okay, thank
Yes.
you so much. Thank you.
I just don't know because Staffy up there above you, I just got grilled about other fans. I just want to clarify.
No, I want
We're
to talk
talking
about
me.
you. You're not,
Yeah,
you're
me.
not, you're
No,
not-
I
grill
don't.
you
I
because of
don't.
other
I don't
fans.
blame.
I said not
I don't
Jacob.
blame Ange Postecoglou for showing up at a train crash and trying to figure out how to get this train back on the track. No, I do not blame him for the mess that he inherited.
But
Do
he
I blame him for that?
He
No.
already steered the train. He already steered the train in the right direction. He already did.
Bro, the train, there's tracks, there's no direction. It's one direction on a
Akhi,
train
you
track.
were missing 2 players yesterday.
Hamza,
You created chances, and he's still at 1-0. Was wide open to Jarib
Mo.
Bowen and Mohamed Kudus. He had 9 players ahead of the ball all the time. Romero and Ben Davis were camping in West Ham's area.
Look,
Mo,
it's
can
not
I-
his,
can I just-
again,
can I just
it's
say
not
this,
his
Jason,
fault.
please?
It's that.
Yeah,
Can I
go
just,
ahead.
can I just say one thing,
technically
Jacob?
his
Just
fault,
one
I'm sorry.
thing. This is where I blame Ange Postecoglou. Yeah, this is where I blame him.
Postecoglou.
Is
Postecoglou,
when
like
he
Hamza.
when he takes but I can't say his name. Wallah.
Hamza, can you say his name?
When-
How do you
when-
say his
when
name?
I-
Andrew what?
Yeah, this guy cannot say Ahwa. You think
Just
he
let
say
me-
Postecoglou?
Just
Can-
let
can
me.
you say it, Hamza?
You really got to do that.
Hamza, say it.
والله
Let Hamza
حرام
say it.
عليك والله لا حرام عليك.
Let Hamza say it. What's the name? Hamza?
Postecoglou.
There you go.
That's completely wrong. I know that for a fact. Jacob, the thing that I blame him for is taking Lo Celso off. Why would you take Lo Celso off, who's one of your most creative players on the pitch? Why would you take him off? Because he is your creative spark in that midfield. You
And-
keep him on to create more
Creative
chances.
spark is mighty flattering.
No, but he's creating.
He
He's
was
creating
the best
chances.
thing last game
he
against
was the one who
City,
was.
bro.
By the way, we said
Again,
he
the
was best midfielder on
the shiniest
pitch
turd
against
does not
City.
make him not a turd.
Yeah,
Okay, Mo. So just because
Jacob,
he's the
he-
shiniest
Oh
one.
my god.
Let's not do this now.
Jacob, the
You're the
problem
same guy
with
that
me
does
is
the
that we like
Richarlison prop.
the way
So
you
call
play
him a
football
third,
is-
don't
I
say
don't
his
do
name.
Richarlison prop. I state factual information to Sam, which is he
Re-
is in fact
Richarlison.
Brazil's number 9 in the last World Cup.
Richarlison.
Who wore the number 9? It's not Brazil prop. It's Brazil factual information you
gonna-
can find on Wikipedia.
Okay, Richarlison, for the people in the chat, Richarlison is the worst player in the Premier League. The worst player in the Premier League in his position. The worst.
We
And
don't
for
even know
me,
what his position's supposed to be, Mo. That's the
that's
fun
why
part.
he is the worst player in any front line in the Premier League. In any front line. Richarlison for me doesn't start for Luton Town. The players that
I
play
agree
for
with
Luton
that.
Town are
I
more
agree with that.
technical than him. The guy cannot pass.
Hey,
cannot
I'd trade him for
dribble.
Adebayo for sure. Yeah. Adebayo has more
And I
finishing
said that,
ability.
man. Richarlison is a terrible version of Calvert-Lewin on the ball. The Calvert-Lewin cannot walk with the ball. Richarlison is a terrible version of Calvert-Lewin. It's a dollar store Calvert-Lewin one. I promise you. And I had a lot of fans, like Spurs fans, talking to me about Richarlison. I thought this guy is not it. He's one of the worst signings in the Premier League ever. You talk about
I don't disagree with any of that.
He's one of the
Spurs
worst.
fans were so delusional those first 10 game weeks. That's why I kept bringing them down.
When
back
he
to earth,
scored
back
and
to
he
the game.
cried, you remember when he cried, well, let's stand behind Richarlison. And then next game, he goes and acts like a tough guy on the pitch, punching somebody and pushing somebody, acting like a tough guy.
He's
Yeah.
he's
He's
been
one
so
of the worst players I've seen in the Premier League in recent history, ever.
compared to
let
Andy
Hamza go
Carroll.
on, Spurs.
Compared to
Go
Andy
ahead.
Carroll for Liverpool.
Well, I
Go
swear
ahead.
to God, Andy Carroll is a better player.
here
At
we
least
go.
Andy Carroll
No
can
way.
score.
Andy Carroll was a
No,
worst.
Andy Carroll.
Andy Carroll was a weapon on the pitch. Was a
No
weapon
way.
on the
You
pitch.
couldn't even
Yes.
use it.
It
He's
doesn't
probably
matter.
getting
Andy
Back when you were an
Carroll was
Arsenal
a-
fan back in those days, Andy Carroll scored twice against Manchester
No, he
City
didn't.
at home.
I don't remember. This guy was a
Oh, you don't remember? I remember. Also, Andy Carroll scored a goal against Everton, the winner, in the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah.
Name one important Richarlison goal for Spurs right now. 3-2-1, go.
Richarlison
Exactly.
scored, I think.
So anyway, tell me your thoughts
He had a
on-
brace in the Champions League versus Marseille.
Oh my fucking.
There you
okay.
are.
Oh, he
you
did
are.
also. Yeah, he scored versus Sheffield. Y'all already talked about it. He did. He
Yeah,
scored
Andy
versus
Carroll
Sheffield. That
was a
was a
worst
meaningful
signing.
goal.
Jacob, your thoughts on Arsenal beating Lens 6-0? Thank you very much. Go ahead, Hamza, your thoughts on Spurs?
Listen, Tottenham Football Club. I mean,
I'm pretty sure Marseille were about 8th whenever we played them, for what it's worth.
Listen,
There you are. There you fucking.
If we're drawing straws here, I'm just
Tottenham Football Club should have won that game, yeah, at home, no doubt about it. Like, it's a shame that I drew against these guys and then they lost to West Ham. Why put a fight against me? There was nothing to win. Just give me that 3 points. Go and fight West Ham. Now you've been embarrassed, yeah. Yeah.
Hamza had swag, bro. Wallahi,
Yes,
Hamza had
Hamza.
swag, bro. Wallahi, you had swag, bro.
Let's
Wallahi,
leave
he's
it alone.
Hamza, didn't you put that next?
Wallahi,
Wallahi,
he's
when
had
he
swag, bro.
when he put it with
Hamza?
Rodrigo, didn't you
had
put it next to
swag,
a picture of Rodrigo? Wallahi, I thought it was Rodrigo when you put the pictures next to each other.
See,
Like,
I
why is
look like
Hamza
Rodrigo.
posting a picture of maybe Rodrigo?
Yeah, I look like Rodrigo.
You're getting him gassed. Why you getting him gassed?
Wallahi, I thought it was Rodrigo because he put both of them together. I was like, why is Hamza
Yes,
putting
I
a
look
baby
at
picture
Rodrigo,
of
huh?
Rodrigo, bro?
Rodrigo, see?
Hamza, you grew up in the favelas, Hamza.
Are you alive?
In the
Ziad, are
favelas.
you alive? Are you alive?
Yeah, listen, the key thing is Tottenham,
Yeah, just nod if you're alive.
Just
yeah.
nod, bro. Just nod.
Tottenham play well, but they should be ashamed that losing at home to West Ham. It's literally a shame. And you have to look at the defense. Romero by himself, yeah, he might not be a good defender by himself. He needs that Van der Ven. But I feel sorry for Postecoglou
He's
because
better than
the amount
Saliba,
of
they
injury
told me.
they've got is so bad that any other manager would have struggled. We saw Liverpool having Van Dijk out whole season, they struggled. So these guys, they've had more injuries than anyone else. So for me to come
No,
out, for
Hamza, they had only
Tottenham,
2 guys out last game. So
Van der Ven,
That's not necessarily true. That's a fabrication. 2 out of our ideal starting 11 that we saw for the first 10 matches.
yes.
That so add the caveat, Mo. Don't just say 2 missing players because that's disingenuous.
Allah. Yani when we say there are 2 players out,
Because there's
from your
not just 2
starting
players
11
missing, Mo. That's a fabrication.
Yeah, but that's 2 players out from your starting 11.
You're 86ing the truth out of a statement, and you're shaping it like a UK headline.
Let's do that. They had 2 players out from their best starting 11 only.
no, Van der Ven
Thank
was
you.
injured. Madison's out. They didn't replace Harry Kane.
Madison and Van de Ven.
Yeah.
When we said that Harry Kane
Wait,
would have
only
made a big
Madison and
difference
Van
for
de Ven
you,
are missing and it's still
I
lost?
think there is a lot of people and
Damn,
Bentancur,
there's a lot of
What?
Spurs fans that told me we don't need Harry Kane. Harry Kane we're better
no,
without
they
Harry
don't.
Kane.
No.
Tons of them.
Anybody who tells you we're better
No,
without Harry Kane I don't know what to tell you about them, but to hold that opinion would be a highly disrespectful opinion of a man who's been nothing but a club legend. So he is a world-class striker, the world's best striker. I ain't hearing no Haaland. I seen Haaland get locked up by Brazil's number 2 and the captain of Wales. So I'm not really concerned about Erling Haaland. He may be top 3 at this point.
Haaland does in big games.
What?
Okay.
You have some shame, wallahi. Wallahi, have some shame. You're sitting next to Hamza. You became so shameless. You're moving like.
Wallah,
What are you talking about?
Stop.
I'm saying Harry Kane is the best striker in the world.
No, you didn't.
How is that
You just
having some
discounted.
shame?
You
I
just
said
said
Haaland is now maybe top 3. Yeah,
Reason.
I'd take Mbappe over him. You give Mbappe those
said-
chances versus us, he finishes them.
Bro, that's
I'll
not
take
the
him as a
problem.
striker.
You said
Yeah.
he got locked by Emerson Royale, bro.
What
You
we
said he
doing
got.
here?
Hamza, one
gets
second.
locked up by
Locked up. Locked
by
up.
Newcastle.
Brazil's number
Look,
2 and the
that's
captain
what-
of Wales. Talk to me nicely.
Bro. Listen, Haaland missing a sitter. I'll blame him for that. But stop acting like he locked him up. Your guy was
Locked
playing
up, bro. How much he scored? How much he scored? When scoreboard says 0,
Wallahi, you're
I'm looking at the
shameless.
defense.
Wallahi, you're shameless. Wallahi, you're shameless. So
I'm looking at my defense.
Can I just tell you, you just scored a big fucking own goal right now. You just sat there. You said we played good football. It's not Andrew's fault that the players didn't put the ball in the net when they had so many chances. Right
Yeah.
now, you're
He
saying
set them
all
up to
this,
create those chances. Therefore, I would call the game plan a
was in
success.
front
Yeah.
of goals, when Haaland was in front of the goal, missing open chances. Now you're saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I don't care. The score is 0."
Locked up,
Which
bro.
side are we on?
Mentality monsters. We got in their head. You know what I'm saying? When you play video games with
Shameless.
someone, you talk a little this, a little bit of that. Next thing you know, you're in their head. You got them rattled, just like I got you. Just like I got Saad every
Rattled.
single
I'm
week.
just saying you're shameless,
Come on
bro.
now.
I can't be rattled. I'm sitting up here. What did you say? The wind blows best at the top or whatever the fuck it is. You know, the wind.
The wind blows the strongest at the top of the mountain. That is correct.
Yeah,
It's just
yo, Saad, can you close
another
the window?
factual
The wind. Can you close the window, please? Because the wind up here, bro, has been blowing crazy, bro. You know,
It's
I'm getting
getting
cold.
windy
Jacob,
up
you're
here at the
actually
top.
closer to Ziyad than you are closer to Saad. You know that?
What?
You're closer to Ziyad than you're closer to Saad.
Geographically speaking?
No. Mathematically
Oh.
speaking.
Unless you live in London, I don't think that's what he meant.
Well, I don't know. I thought maybe Ziad's out there in New York. I don't know what's going on. Nice to meet you,
Paso,
Ziad.
London?
I think we've officially shared that. I mean, I've watched you on this great program, which all you bozos in the chat, hit a like. I see my name in everybody's mouth. So for every time you mention my name, hit the like button. Share the video with your mother, your brother, your cousin, your sister, your auntie, and your uncle. They all want to watch El Ahwa, but big up.
And speaking
what were
of,
you
they
saying?
all want to watch Ahwa. They're not here to just talk about Spurs and City. We have to move on. Big up to Sunny for saying you are jinx for LFC when you hype them up. Yeah, shut the fuck up, yeah. Because I predicted like 15 Liverpool wins this season. We won like 11 games. So just the 4 times it didn't work out, it was my fucking fault. It wasn't Nunes' fault or the forwards or any of that. It was my fault. Come on, Sunny, man, for fuck's sake. It's always blame Hussam, this Sunny guy. Sunny, you're a fraud, low-key. Staffy was right. Big up to Charlie, who says London is claret and blue, only London team to beat Arsenal, Chelsea, and Spurs this year. Come on, you Irons. Hey, this guy gave a whole speech about the track and field stadium they had in London only for West
Yeah,
Ham.
the if you break it, you buy it stadium.
Can we do super
Because they
chats
don't
to
own
move on,
it.
Jacob?
Oh, sorry. I thought we were talking about the stadium, aka the Bubble Arena, brought to you by Huggies.
And they were blowing bubbles right at your stadium.
I don't think they.
Big
Yeah,
up to you,
aka
Charlie.
you break it, you buy it. Sorry, you break it at my stadium, don't worry. We got concierge, they'll clean up that mess. They take care of it free of charge. All right?
I'm
Talk to
actually
me
making
nicely.
executive decision. Losing to West Ham 2-1 is more embarrassing than
Yeah.
losing to
Hey, if you break it, you buy it. I'm just saying. Go ahead,
Big up
Charlie
to you.
Hamilton.
Order.
Keep spending that money. Maybe donate it to London Stadium and make it West Ham's property. I don't know.
Jacob,
Well,
are
we
you
move.
done fucking waffling now?
Sorry.
Bro, you offers a lot.
Our bottlers.
What are you talking about? I don't waffle a
Jacob.
lot. I address the hate. I address the.
Our bottlers hot shit in trouble. Jacob, New Yorker. They're definitely in trouble. 100% they're in trouble, and they need to get their shit together before this becomes even
Hey,
worse than it currently is.
Bottler's hot
100%.
shit is the best fucking.
Sad, you want to join him in the
Hey,
gulag, or can we
big
do
up,
the?
man. Big up.
Yeah, I appreciate
Bring
it.
my guy back.
Looking for a new fluffer. Can one of you hook me up? What does fluffer mean?
I don't know. What's fluffer?
I have no idea. But
That's
Danny,
like Sam. Staffy, you know what that means?
Go back to our earlier convo. You're gonna understand what he means. Khalas, just move.
It's haram, so you can just move along.
Yeah.
big up to AB says Mo says stuff to push his agenda. I can't lie, my agenda is now Staffy's better than Mo from now on. He's on the same level as Hamza. Yo, that's mad.
an honor
And
to
also,
be
why are you
with
making
Hamza's
a rivalry
level,
between Staffy and Yeah, I didn't get
no,
it.
for no reason. We work together, bro.
And
We
also,
all-
what is wrong with Hamza? Hamza is a legend. He's a legend on TikTok. He's a legend on Twitter. He's a legend on now. Hamza's good.
like
He's
literally.
saying you're a legendary waffler. You're still a legend, but on a different tier right now.
At least
The
I'm a
wafflers.
legend. I'll take any label.
It could be worse. You could be Ziad today, so it could be worse.
Oh shit! Oh, Staffy went there. Oh, Staffy, you're an asshole, Loki. But I think.
Look at that smile. That smile kills people.
And then he
bro.
smiled. And then he smiled like fuck Ziad with a smile.
Yeah.
Big up to you, AB, though. Big up to Charlie, who says mentality monsters, 1 point out of 15. Charlie, if you're actually an Australian West Ham fan, I respect it. Because you do have to like stay up really late at night or wake up really early in the morning to watch a West Ham game. And I respect the shit out of you. I respect that. I really respect that, Charlie. I appreciate you. And thank you so much for the super chat. Multiple super chats as well today from you, Charlie. So I appreciate you, my brother. And we did a good job cooking this fraudulent Spurs rep. Who said Romero is better than Saliba, Vicario is better than Alisson this season, Emerson is their number 2, all of that shit. And now
Hey,
suddenly
my
the
eyes
player-
don't lie when I'm looking at the
now
thing and
suddenly
talking
the
to me
players
real
aren't good
nice.
enough and it's not the Angel's fault. Anyway, guys, big up to you guys in the chat.
And
I
Angel
appreciate
chose
you all
it.
tuning in. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing. As the fraud Jacob said, this was the one thing he said that is correct. There is 900 of you in here. We are at 450 likes. The target is 500. So we're only 50 likes away. So everyone right now hit that like button, subscribe. Big up AB, Charlie, Yahya, Danny, Mika, Nadra, Lauren, Victor, SCTJ, and Emmanuel for the super chats. Big up to you guys. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Keep getting involved with the chat. And now we have to move on to the biggest joke in the entirety of the Premier League. 100% the absolute biggest joke, of course. Chelsea Football Club, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think there is a worse joke than Chelsea Football Club, to be fair. Big up to Onana, who says, hello, people. Kudus greater than Saka. Talk to me when you're ready for an adult conversation.
Give it.
You know, Onana United, why I can't take you seriously? Because you're the same guy that told me Onana greater than Alisson. So as soon as you said that, I have to ignore any other individual comparisons.
Didn't
you
Staffy
make.
tell you that?
And also,
Didn't Staffy tell you that very
You
same
just-
thing?
Bro, you just
Or no?
And Hassan, don't say anything about this when I say it. I think this guy's the best goalkeeper in the world. Now, don't tell me Allison this, Allison that.
look at his
How am I
face.
on a win still getting roasted? How?
Don't tell me Allison this, Allison that.
I'm the same guy
Just
who
leave it
told
there.
you your manager is going to be judged after the first loss, and look at you, 5 games later, you haven't gotten a win. But oh, you forgot that one. Did you have a clip of that one? Oh, I don't think so. Okay, let's move.
You
on.
know, you know what you could find a clip of on my channel. You know, you could find a clip of. It is me
Coutinho
saying
Romero
Ainge
in his
Postecoglou.
red
Ainge
bottoms.
Postecoglou would not allow Tottenham Hotspur to lose 4 matches in a row. And what did we do?
Wallahi.
Just that.
Samina, waka waka, Boto job I'm done once again. They Boto the again. Samina.
Bro, you are a national gem. I'm just honestly, when I see you singing that song, I can't help but smile. I don't care the context.
Hamza, can you do me a favor? Next time, I just want it on beat. Wallahi, it's actually pissing me off that you.
yeah,
can't
you
get
just
it
have
on
to do it on beat, Hamza. Look, he's
Please,
like,
Hamza. Wallahi, that's all
set
I'm
up a one v1
That's the
debate
best
for me
part.
versus Mo, please, I need it. If you want to debate Mo has a channel, my brother, and he does a call-in show as well with his members. So you're always welcome to debate him. I'm sure he welcomes any debate anyway. So big up to you, AB. Thank you for the super chat, my brother. And just head over to Footy Judge Mo and debate him over there on one of the call-in show. Big up to Hamza, says Hamza praying for Arsenal and Liverpool destruction because of the Manchester City loss. And then he says it should say loss. I think he corrected himself there. And listen, Joe, you 100% right. Losing to Aston Villa is mad. And the crazy part is Hamza doesn't know, because I keep telling him try to win the war, not all the battles. He just gave Saad the biggest out of his life if he loses to Aston Villa tomorrow. All Saad has to come in here and say
Win.
we didn't have a full team and we had injuries, and then he's good to go. So he just gave Saad an out. Simple as. But I appreciate you, Joe. Big up to Onana, says I didn't say that shit. Yeah, okay. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? What a
Oh my God.
Stop fucking lying.
Hold that, you fraud. Anyway, big up to you guys. And listen, Man United. We're gonna be talking about Manchester United. We're gonna go to Staffy first because his team won. Go ahead, Staffy.
Can Ziad be on the bottom? I don't like how he's sitting right there. He should be on the
No,
bottom.
but has Jacob not been more fraudulent this stream?
But
Be
you know
honest.
what? He took the biggest.
It's not
L,
about
though.
the stream, it's about the season's form. And
Yeah,
I would
he
think
needs to be on the
over
bottom.
the entirety of this season thus far, I've performed pretty well, Hassam.
Jacob could be there being charged for murder with the weapon next to him, with his fingerprints already on it and the tests already done, and he would still come up with an argument to try and get him. But
He
did
really
you
would, that's
see me stabbing the guy, bro? Come on, yeah.
I can tell you how those fingerprints got there, but this is a very well-rounded program.
Let's
and
not
I'm
get
not
this
going to
channel demonetized. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Staffy. United.
I mean, what is there for me to say, bro? My man drove 5 hours from London to Manchester to watch half of a game of his team getting spanked.
5.5 hours.
5.5 hours. Sorry. I mean, if anything, everyone spam W's in the chat for Ziad just for being a dedicated fan. That's the only W he's getting because everything else is about to be out.
Lewis, big up Lewis.
Yeah, W is for Lewis. You know that
Wait,
clip
did he
of Shawn
actually get
Michaels.
kicked out of the thing, or was it that joke?
He did, wallahi, he did. They
Wait,
would
why
have let
did
him
he
back
kick
in.
him out?
Long story, man.
Because he was in the home end, mate. He was in the home
Long
end.
story. Basically, he was trying to go from one end to the other. The steward told him he can go. He went. They told him no, you got to go back. He went back. The steward that told him he could go left his shift, so he just couldn't come back. You know, no one remembered his face, so he spent the halftime. Sorry, the
Lewis
second
is in
outside.
the chat as well, bro.
Yeah,
Big
Lewis
up
is in the chat. You know, Lewis when McTominay put that second goal, I celebrated, but then I remember Lewis. And then you remember that clip of Shawn Michaels when he gave Ric Flair the sweet chin music and he said I love you, then he put him to bed and then pinned him and then he retired. That was me delivering the sweet chin music to Lewis. I was very sorry. I almost shed a tear because I knew I left my mud brother behind. But that's for another day. That's for A-listers. I still love you, Lewis, but you're in the mud on your own. I told you before that I moved on from where Chelsea's at, and no one believed me. But anyways, what is there to say, man?
You moved on, but you want your manager out. Come on, man. You didn't move on from
I moved on from Chelsea. You gotta hear.
You didn't move on from
Listen,
Chelsea,
take
man.
the kufaya
move
off
on,
your
man. Come on,
take the kufaya off your ears, and you'll hear me correctly. He said top 10 heel too. Yes, I turned to here on Lewis. But listen, bro, what can I say, bro? I looked at the 11 and I didn't like the midfield, but somehow they still got dominated. They lost that midfield of McTominay. You don't lose a midfield battle to McTominay. It's just unheard of. You know, you lose midfield battles to Rice and Odegaard. You lose midfield battles to Rodri and De Bruyne. You lose midfield battles to Madison and Bissouma. You don't lose midfield battles to McTominay. You know, because McTominay does everything but stay in the midfield. The guy's he was having fun up there, bro. He almost had 4 goals, bro. That's how much fun he was having up there. No team pulled up to Old Trafford and gave us an easier game than them. You know, and what can I say, bro?
4.46 XG, which is crazy.
Bro, we should have won that game 5-0 or something. Not 5-0, but we should have scored like 5 goals or something. You know, and on the other hand, it really helped us that they had players like Mudryk and Jackson leading the counter because they were doing nothing, bro. They couldn't score in a brothel if they tried to. It was absolutely shameful performance from them, bro. We played the best performance we had all season, and I said it and I called it and I said this team is not better than us. I think we're not that great of a team, but I think we're so better than them. And I said on the day when we have our players, we would play them off the park, and we did. And I said we would finish ahead of them in the league, and we did. But everyone wanted to mock me. Everyone wanted to make fun of me. And because I said that, they think I'm Ten Hag in. I still have my concerns about Ten Hag. I think that midfield worked against Chelsea. It's not going to work in other games. But instead of me highlighting the midfield, I want to highlight why Chelsea couldn't beat that midfield, because their midfield on paper is better than ours. Would you rather go a football game in a football game, Hassan, with Caicedo, Enzo, and Cole Palmer as your midfield? Or would you rather go in with McTominay, Bruno, and Amrabat? Anyone here who says McTominay, Bruno, and Amrabat is lying to themselves. You know that
I agree
very
with you.
well.
It's the Chelsea midfield, definitely.
100% on paper.
That's why I told you Caicedo made the biggest career mistake of his life.
100%. And football is not played on paper. Obviously, I'm going to let Ziad talk about his team. But it's our best performance of the season. It seemed like the team was together. Rashford finally got benched as we were begging for. And finally, the manager has listened to us and benched him. And Enti, listen, he's not the best thing in the world. He hasn't had a GA in a while, but he put in a shift in there. He played on and off the ball well. He was creating well. His final product was shit. His decision-making was shit. But overall, he was doing so many other things that were good, that were helping the team. The least he could do is track his man. And that's what Rashford wasn't giving us against Newcastle. We basically put a Newcastle performance against this Chelsea team, and they really had no answer to us whatsoever. Up the pitch, in the end of like both sides, they had nothing for us, bro. We pressed them the whole fucking game. I've never seen us press a team like that, and we won the ball so many times. If we had more clinical players up there, we would have ended that game at halftime, you know. But listen, I'm not taking much out of it other than an individual performance against a team that I don't really rate this season. We're not going to have too many games like this, I believe. I believe if we pull up the same way to Bayern or Liverpool, it would be peak, because if Nico Jackson can't finish one-on-one, I know Mohamed Salah can finish his one-on-one. I know Leroy Sané can finish his one-on-one. Listen, even maybe Dominic Solanke can finish his one-on-one, but Nico Jackson couldn't finish his one-on-one. You know, so it's a good result on the day. I hope it doesn't lead to too many more performances of McTominay, because I still think that midfield is a little bit too open. Even though that was Amrabat's best performance in the United jersey, because he was all over that pitch. Him, Maguire, and Shaw were absolutely carrying us on the back. You know, but I don't think it's going to be too sustainable in the future. We still got to figure out a way to make that midfield a little bit more solid when we don't have the ball. You guys can go ahead. I'm done.
زياد بدك زياد نفرش لك
I'm waiting for you lot to finish, man.
خلصنا يلا go ahead. No one interrupt him because he'll cry for the next
No, I have nothing to say. Wallah, I have nothing to say. I want you lot to. I know you lot have a lot to say.
Okay, I'll go then.
I'm just looking for some motivation. Personally.
No,
Hey, Mo.
Zed has to go. You can't say no.
Yeah, I'm talking about Saad. I wanted to go after Zed.
خلاص Mo, تفضل حبيبي تفضل.
Why are you hiding, bro? Don't hide behind Mo. Why are you hiding behind Mo? It's your team.
زياد احنا مش جايبينك على القهوه از ذا تشيلسي راب عشان ظل قاعد ساكت مثل البنت المؤدبه. خلصنا.
تكلم يا صاحبي.
Listen, man, there's nothing for me to say, man. Terrible experience. I can confirm they've got rats on the pitch. I can confirm
yeah, that's why he kick you out.
I can confirm that
you got rid of one of them.
Listen, man, I can confirm all the things. Yeah, listen, no more conspiracy theories. All those things are true. But look, man, the worst performance I've seen in a long time, and we've been shit for a long time. So that's something. That is something. But look, man, everyone's 0 out of 10. Everyone, from the goalkeeper to the striker to the manager to the whoever his coaching staff is, to everyone 0, complete 0. To get outclassed and outplayed by Ten Hag and Man United, who are in utter shit. You know, you got stuff like Mason Mount apparently leaking information, Rashford saying, "What the fuck am I doing here?" You know, the club is in absolute rubbish. But of course, Chelsea, Charity FC, why not, man? Let them get the win. Let them boost their confidence. Let their fans act like they're going back on the right track. But listen, man, I have nothing else to say, man. We must improve. We must. Otherwise,
can you talk about why your manager put a left back and right back and put a center back and left back, and you couldn't build from the back? Can you talk about that?
Second half substitutions again doesn't make sense. He should have left Cucurella on the pitch. I think he actually had a good first half, because I was actually there to watch that one bit. That first half, he actually had a good half. I think he was all right. He should have put him at left back and then put on Reece James at the right instead of taking him off and keeping Colwell there. The guy's not a left back. He's not fast enough. He's too stiff to be a left back, but he's gonna consistently play him left back. He probably won't get results, and then he's gonna end up losing his job. And Hassam knows I'm not one to call for managers' heads and say sack them, get them out. But listen, bro, I'm not having another season of last year. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Your manager.
Yeah, Mo. One more sentence. Yeah, Mo. One more sentence.
I told you.
So Pochettino, man, listen. End of the day, bro, you got a few more games.
But do you back him? Do you back him or not?
Right now, yeah. Right now.
Do you still back him?
Right now, yeah. But like I said, one second, bro. Like I said, he's got a few more games. He ain't got long. Left, because I'm not
the standard of Chelsea Football Club.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with what I dealt with last year. It's not happening. What the fuck is that?
Sorry, I just had to check up.
Why you do me like that?
What is that?
Why you do me like that? Why you put me on blast? Why
I don't know. Someone's playing with something.
Who's doing that with a pen or something?
I'm not playing with anything.
Sorry, that's me. My bad. I'm going like
yeah, man.
Idiot. So, I knew it would have been you, bro.
Fraud.
Can you kick him out the machine, bro?
As well.
He's nervous. Hamza,
who else would it be?
Hamza, you saw he's nervous because he has to play Villa tomorrow.
The guy's already Aston Villa doing little tricks. This is what the bottle jobs. When I said the bottle jobs are above me,
I wouldn't speak about Villa, but then you got dunked on. Yeah, don't speak about Villa. You have no right. You have no.
Waka, bottle job I'm done once again. They bottle the again. Samina,
It's one of the easiest beats, by the way. I still don't understand how he bought it.
Bro,
to
it's
Chelsea,
art.
guys.
It's called
Okay,
art.
can we speak?
You
can we
got to
speak
understand
about-
art,
Yes,
Staffy,
listen,
to
Mo
understand
said
why
he
he's
wants
off
to go
beat.
after Ziyad.
Let me talk
so
about
let-
Chelsea.
Mo, go.
One second, let
please,
Mo
'cause
go
I
first
wanna-
because Mo said he wants to go after Ziyad.
No, I
Okay,
just
I'm
think
maybe.
Chelsea have a
Yeah,
good-
wanna go as well,
Chelsea at the
Um,
end
um,
statistically actually play better than Man United this season in every single aspect of the game.
Oh my
Chances
God.
created, okay, chances XG conceded, even though they have the a worse defense, but they concede less chances, they complete more passes, they have better position in every single aspect. I still think Chelsea at the end they need a couple of things to click, and Pochettino is doing something wrong with the lineups. But again, overall, Chelsea. It's just my opinion, and statistics also don't lie in every single aspect of the game. They are better than Man United. Man United play on a like they play like without a I think without a plan that is like a clear plan in my opinion. Still, every game is different. Some games they concede position, some games they have position, some games they play transition, some games they sit back. So it's completely different. And I'm not sure if Staff is checking the stats or not. Just go to SofaScore. It is simple. And Chelsea, though, there's many chances with Mudryk, who I said doesn't know how to pass the ball or shoot the ball. Something is wrong with the guy. Like fundamentally, whoever chose Mudryk when he was young to play football instead of field and track, if you guys know what that is, or marathons or something like that, should get
West Ham
fired.
fans know track and field.
And I'm being serious, like
Ham,
to
that's
be
like
honest.
2-1. Go ahead, Mo.
Like the guy is the fastest guy in the Premier League, but the guy needs to know how to pass the ball. How many times they had 3-on-2s and 4-on-3s and he missed a pass?
Mudryk is fucking shit. Pep can't
Bro, it
do
was
that.
4-on-2, and he passed it
Yeah,
to
and he
Bruno,
passed
bro.
it to
That's shit.
he passed it to Bruno seriously,
But
and Bruno
the
was
point-
behind him
Mo,
though.
Mo, the problem
Hold
is
on. The problem is, yeah, go ahead.
I don't think
the
Pep
problem
can
is
teach
it's not
Mudryk
it's not only Mudryk.
It's
This
not
is
only
the
Mudryk. So let me
concerning
give you
thing.
the different. The problem is Nicholas Jackson. As I said in the beginning of the season, I think Nicholas Jackson is a good player, and I was wrong. The guy lost every single brain cell about football. He shouldn't be playing football. I was wrong about him. It's completely out of this world. Whatever he does, like that touch when Raheem Sterling set him 1-on-1 and allowed Onana to run 10 yards to close him down is kind of weird. No forward.
No, you've had so many clangers this season.
But even
I mean,
Sterling,
back in
Sterling as
Spurs,
well.
Nicholas Jackson. Oh my God.
Yeah, man, I said that Nicholas Jackson strikes the ball really well, has a good touch, drives with the ball better than Darwin Núñez. I still stand by that. But in front of the goal, the guy is absolutely.
يا اخي لا اله الا الله خليني ساكت.
I'm being serious.
Nicholas Jackson, you know I'm not Darwin Núñez's biggest fan, but Jackson does not.
Nicholas Jackson with the ball is better. Nicholas Jackson with the ball, he can drive.
No, he's
lacking
not.
motivation.
Núñez
I'd
is a
say.
better footballer than Jackson as well. Let's not do
No, I swear to God,
Jackson just needs that motivation. We all know the truth.
Jackson, the problem with Jackson is that
Oh,
for
my
some
days.
reason
He
he's
went
shit in front of
He
the
went
ball. But Jackson turns players, has skills, can strike the ball.
Just
That's
see
the
what
problem.
Jacob did there.
I don't know
bro.
what he does
That's
after
what I
this.
say.
But anyway, long story short, both teams are shit. Man United are the kings of the 1-0s and the 2-1s and getting
crazy.
results because they have players like Bruno with individual abilities, to be honest. Even Amrabat was absolutely phenomenal. I'm so happy for Amrabat because people doubted him and people wanted him out. I'm so happy for the guy. He was absolutely phenomenal. And even Onana now is playing well, believe it or not. He's playing well. Like the problem is the manager still doesn't know. In my opinion, like you don't play at home and you allow that many chances still to Chelsea. I think Chelsea had too many chances. He created a lot of chances, Man United. But still, Chelsea had plenty of chances on the transition and they fucked it up. If that was against a better team, they would have. Man United probably would have drawn the game.
We could have scored 3 goals and 1 in the first half.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like Man United played well, created chances, but still their midfield, because the choices of the manager who insists on playing this midfield is wide open on the transition. Every pass that bypassed the midfield, Amrabat is isolated. He did wonderful, but he can't do every single minute. That's the thing.
Oh, we have to. I think we're underestimating how bad Chelsea were. We could keep talking about Man United and Ten Hag.
Yeah, I agree. You said that McTominay gets you goals, but that's
and he doesn't do anything
on the
that a midfield
expense of
should
actually having the midfield defensively on the transition wide open against most teams.
Which is why I said in most
there is
games
no
it
other
won't work.
solution. There is no solution.
There is solution in
Drop
certain
Bruno.
games. Don't play like that. No.
No.
Drop him in certain games and play
But
with a
he's
double
getting you
pivot.
goals. But he's getting you like actually his runs in the 18 are
Bro,
like, he could
we're
have had
not
4
gonna be-
goals. He's gonna get 4 goals.
I know. He could have had 4 goals and he bottled it. But here's
Easy.
the thing: we can't go this. Can I tell you what the style of play is? And I said this before. I said it in the beginning of the season when we signed him out.
Please let
I
us
said
know.
he's trying to play like Klopp more than he's trying to play like Arsenal or City. This style that we play, this is prime Liverpool. However, our execution of it is shit. We don't have the quality that Liverpool used to do. That's why Liverpool can get away with shootouts. You know why? If I'm going into a shootout, I need to have my best guns. Okay, I'm not going into a water gun in a shootout.
You're talking about Liverpool this season. Well, last
no. In general, Liverpool have been this PNP team this year mainly because they don't have a DM and they're conceding a lot. They're conceding goals for a different reason than ours, even though they have the strongest.
We actually have the strongest defense in the league
with Arsenal. I know.
Yes,
but when you look at when you look at the Europa League games, I think you can see that goal like almost every game. But here's the thing: if I'm going into a shootout, I want my best gun on me. You're going into a shootout with Salah. You can win a shootout with Salah. You can win a shootout with Jota. You can win a shootout with the what's his name Diaz. I gotta win a shootout with Rashford. I gotta win a shootout with what's his name Garnacho. I gotta win a shootout with Anthony. I gotta win a shootout with Højlund, who hasn't scored a goal in the Premier League yet. I can't play that way when my players are not banging. My top scorer is McTominay. He's already exceeded his
5 goals.
He has more goals than he's
ever.
Would
you play McTominay as striker, no banter? Would you
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. A lot of people said that. He used to play as a striker for Academy. Here's the thing, though. He's benefiting from the late runs. Idea. No, it's a horrible idea. Playing McTominay as a striker is the same thing. Hear me out. Playing McTominay as a striker is like telling Arsenal fans to play Havertz as a striker. Havertz is in there.
Havertz performed good in that striker position.
Listen to me and you'll understand what I'm saying.
Certain games he did.
Just let me land my point so you get what I'm saying.
I want to understand the style of play.
When Havertz came in, everyone said he's going to be that extra body from the midfield that crashes the box and scores headers and scores off the far post and all that stuff. When you look at what McTominay's been doing, that's actually what McTominay's doing.
Yes.
Actually, look at all his goals. That's what he's been doing. He makes the late runs. He's the guy making runs behind the defender.
Yes.
So when the defender runs and he drags 1 or 2 players with him, he leaves that space in behind him or someone out of position. He always finds himself in a position to score. He wouldn't score that if he didn't have a striker playing ahead of him. That's what I'm saying. If he's the main striker, he's gonna get marked, and that's it. And he has nothing to offer outside of these goals. Because at least Højlund has build-up play and he has hold-up play and all that stuff.
Thiago Silva.
Can I hold on, Mo. Let me give my 2 cents, bro. Let me give my 2 cents, please. Let me give my 2 cents.
Mo, calm down, ya Mo.
Thiago Silva يا أخي والله
Thiago Silva حرام عليك.
We'll get to Thiago Silva. We'll get
to
let me just
I told you from the goalkeeper to the striker and the manager 0.
لا رحم لك الوالدين.
I told you Sanchez is shit.
He saved the penalty.
Let me land.
He passed it to him. What do you mean he saved it? You would have saved it.
يا أخي, let me land, man.
Bro.
خلوا ساعد guys.
Enzo Fernandez is the biggest fraud. Enzo Fernandez is the biggest fraud. This guy sat here and got goals against Brighton's C team and thought he was the man. Yeah, he thought he was that guy. Instead, he's not that guy, bro. Man went to Manchester United and did what?
I'll tell you why he's overrated.
Buggeroo, mate. Buggeroo.
I'll tell you why he's overrated yet. When I say overrated, doesn't mean he's a bad player. Doesn't mean he's a Nottingham Forest player. It means that you guys tell us he is the best thing in the Premier League. You justified this price. He is a 6 out of 10 players in most games, to be honest. A 7 at max. He gives you 1-8. He played good half against Liverpool, right? He played against Spurs. Yeah, a little bit good. But that's about it. He's not a needle. He doesn't move the needle. He doesn't change things.
Mo, he says anytime I speak to Ziad about this guy,
he's a good midfielder.
A good midfielder doesn't start for 98% of teams in the world.
Exactly. You see, anytime you say something to this guy, he says to me, "Oh, but he gets into your team, Saad. He gets into your." The only reason he gets into my team, hold on 1 second. Because it pisses me off every time he says it. The only reason why he gets into my team is because of the lack of availability I have in that position.
Yes. Like
the lack of quality that I have in that position.
Doesn't mean it's
That's
great.
the only reason why.
Who's your best midfield? What's your best midfield?
Right now, my left 8 is either Havertz or Trossard. You pick.
Does
he get over them?
Havertz, 1 second. Yamo. Havertz or Trossard. Havertz and Trossard as an 8 is better than Enzo.
Well, Hassan, the fact that we're having this conversation
no.
That's wrong. The
يا أخي
fact that we're having
خلاص.
the-
They spent
No,
80
no,
million.
that's
They spent
wrong.
80 million on Havertz. What do you
Yeah,
want me
but
to do for you?
So hold on.
Anyway,
the fact
anyway,
that
I'm
we're
not.
having
I'm
this
not. 1 second.
conversation is wrong. The fact that we're having
No.
this conversation is wrong.
طيب.
It's the same as
طيب.
Staffy coming here and telling me, is McTominay better than Caicedo? Or McTominay
Let me
compared to
let me
Odegaard?
explain something
It's
to you.
actually an insult.
Let
to
me
have this
explain something to
conversation.
you.
To be fair,
Let
I would
me-
never
let-
say something so horrendous.
Let me explain something to you, okay? Let me explain something.
Crazy, bro. He's comparing
fact- the
Trotsky
fa-
with a midfielder and Havertz as a midfielder to Enzo Fernandez, who is supposed to be the best midfielder in the world.
أخي,
It's
no.
ridiculous.
Okay, it's ridiculous.
Wallah,
Let
you
me
guys
explain
broken Ziad. You broke
Let
him.
me,
I'm
bro.
The team
wallah,
broke him.
yeah,
Top
yeah,
goal he did.
Staffy.
Fuck the
What
fuck,
happened on Wednesday? Nothing can break me even more than that. 11 hours journey to watch one half. Nothing can break me.
When I saw you in that Saad
No.
video and you're just standing in your little
11
jacket.
hours drive. 11 hours drive to watch one half and lose. Wallah, nothing can break
Dispute
me.
the
more.
money then. Dispute the money with the credit card. These frauds of Man United Stadium
Yamo,
just kick you out.
listen, Yamo. The fact that we are playing this shit, the fact that I just sat here and told you every single player, including the manager and his assistants, get a 0 out of 10. And the main person you want to bring up is Enzo Fernandez.
Yeah, the most
Let me ask you
expensive
something,
one.
Yamo. Let me ask you something. Do you rate Caicedo?
Yeah.
طيب. Caicedo and Enzo playing together on paper, that's probably
Great.
the best midfield in the league.
No,
on
it's
paper.
not true. It's not true.
طيب,
On
top
paper,
2.
it would be. Yeah,
Top
on
2.
paper.
Easy. It's the best. Let's just not lie. On
Combination
paper,
between Odegaard, pivot. You mean a pivot, right?
yes.
Yeah, but nobody else has two midfielders. Nobody else is stupid enough to buy
Okay.
two
So
midfielders for 200
who-
something
give me
players.
3 midfielders. Yalla.
Yeah, أنا أقول لك Declan Rice and Odegaard are better than them.
No, it's not. Anyway, listen. Let me
What?
explain
It's not a
something to
double
you.
pivot.
Let me explain something to
Yeah,
you.
but that's
Let
what I
me
mean,
explain to you.
Staffy. Nobody is stupid enough to buy two players like this, and he doesn't have an attacking midfielder in there.
No.
That's the problem. They try to shoehorn.
Gallagher
not-
is
we're not
injured.
shooting
Gallagher is
anyone.
attacking midfielder, bro. Palmer is playing attacking midfielder. He's good. He never played that in all his
explain
life,
something
bro.
to you, okay?
What
No,
is
he,
this?
he has played time.
You spend all your money on two pivot, and they're not even performing well.
Yeah,
come
and
on,
who's
what is that?
so you got players of the
You
caliber
want
of
me to go
Enzo.
back to shitting on Chelsea when you spend all that much money, bro?
يا أخي
You
let
want
him
me to go
speak.
back? لا خلص. طب
Zed,
خلص.
I understand your chest is
زيزو
gone, but you
حبيبي
gotta speak.
زيزو حبيبي اسكت والله خلص.
Listen, I'm sorry, I'm not seeing calibers of Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo, one of the best midfielders in the world and in the league. Okay,
But based on
And then-
names.
يا أخي, 1 second. Yeah,
أنت
last
بتقول
season,
كلام غلط.
last season you had Hussam drooling on the floor, crying for Caicedo. All of a sudden, they're just names.
Now
1
Caicedo's
second.
crying in
1
11th
second.
place. It's crazy.
1 second, no problem. Listen,
Don't ask
end
me. I
of
won't
the
ask you.
day,
Why Hussam sitting in
no,
second
because
place?
مالكش
he's
دعوة
gonna
بيه.
chill.
مالكش
Listen.
دعوة بيه.
Guys,
Listen,
let him speak.
End
Wallah,
of
it's
the-
annoying.
end of the day, I'm not here sitting gonna shit on Enzo and Caicedo as if yani all of a sudden they're shit players. Graham Potter last year got Enzo Fernandez performing. I'm meant to believe that Pochettino can't do the same. End of the day, Pochettino is not getting the best out of these two players, and it's down to him. He's not getting the best out of any of our players.
But why do
and
you
it's
think
down to
he's
him.
not? Because I have my analogy, but my theory, but I'd rather
I
hear
don't know. Is he not good enough for the job? Because we saw what we saw in pre-season, what we even saw against Liverpool, and glimpses against West Ham.
Man
We haven't seen for the rest of the season. We haven't seen the rest of the season the way we're playing.
Can I tell you? Okay, so can I give you my reason why I think why, based on just the United game? Okay, when I watched that game and I see you have Thiago Silva in your back line, I see you have right back of Cucurella who's playing on his weaker foot basically, and you have Colwell who's a center back playing at left back. You gave that midfield of Caicedo and Enzo a back line of 3 players that have 0 ball progression. Now, how do I get the ball from the back line to the midfield? Don't forget how we were pressing. We were pressing. It was so high up the pitch. You have players with 0 ability to take the ball and move it up to the midfield. I'm just saying in that game,
I don't think
not
so.
in general.
I don't think. I think
How do you
Thiago
not
Silva
think so when you conceded
Guys,
so
let me know
much
if Hamza's on his face, by the way.
Bro,
Go
you
ahead.
conceded so much in your half because we were pressing you high. Can I
Yeah,
tell you
we-
something
yeah.
that sounds crazy? When we scored that second goal, just go look where Maguire was. And no one of us here rates Maguire. Go watch the goal again and look where Maguire was. Maguire was past the
Oh.
halfway line.
Mm.
He was so far up the pitch. You know why? But because number one, you guys didn't press us. Secondly, he is that type of center back who can go up to the halfway line with or without the ball and pick a pass. If Maguire can do that, how come you didn't have anyone in that back line that can move the ball when you're getting pressed, can dribble past the press or make a pass past the press to find Enzo, to find Caicedo, and to find Palmer, because Palmer was playing as an 8. He wasn't even playing as a 10.
So it is a system issue. I agree with you, but the manager needs to hold that one because he has given zero support to that midfield, which is why, by the way, I support you on the Enzo thing. I think the Enzo agenda is jarring, bro. I hate the Enzo agenda. Unfortunately, he has to hold it because he costs so much money, but it's on your manager to get him to perform, and he's not giving him the right players to perform. If Ten Hag is given fucking Maguire on the pitch to progress the ball, tell me why Pochettino can't find one center back and or anyone in your backline to progress the ball. You had two fullbacks that couldn't run up with the ball. Yeah.
They have Mustafa. They have Colwell, the best thing since.
But he put him in left back.
They said Colwell is Paolo Maldini.
Was it true that
they said Colwell is Paolo Maldini?
Listen, let me tell you something. I
want to hear Jacob's opinion on this as well.
I don't say stuff. You could talk about listen.
Jacob, why are you quiet?
I had my right winger. Oh my god, what is that?
Oh my.
That's Jacob.
Bro, my hairline does not look like that.
If you do lose your hairline,
I don't know why he keeps saying that look like me.
Hey guys, I think Chelsea are just a bunch of frauds.
Yo, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice.
Talk to me nice.
The wind blows hard up here. The wind blows the hardest up here, and it's fresh up here right now.
I'm literally a Spurs fan.
Look,
biggest
literally. Mo, can you provide some context here? Does this look like me? Do you think this?
It doesn't.
Thank
chat?
you.
Okay, chat. Why does it look like
Bro has less hair than Homer Simpson, and you're saying that's me.
Don't worry about it, Mo. Listen, chat right now. Spam ones in the chat. I don't get the joke. Jacob looks like Trevor Phillips. Spam twos in the chat.
Anyone who spams one, we're gonna have serious problems.
Spam one if you think Jacob looks like Trevor Phillips, and smack two if you think.
Look, Staffy.
Taka, you're a fraud.
Yeah, go back
to I'm telling you, I said a long time ago, everyone was shit. I don't think Man United was
What do you mean the shit? You spent a lot of money. So what do you mean shit?
We're talking about the game. We're talking about the game.
No. Forget the game. The game is over. It's 2-1. Doesn't matter. Who gives a fuck?
Staffy explained to me progressing the
ball.
Staffy
asked you questions, bro. Staffy asked you why your manager cannot get the best out of these players. He's not talking about this game. He's talking about what is the solution.
Listen, bro.
Hey, Kryzel, that's why Kryz is the first part of your name.
Yeah, Jacob, let him speak, bro.
Jacob, why you're like beefing with the chat, bro? There's 900 people here or something. Just stop beefing with 900 people, bro.
No, just this guy's name begins with Cry, and he's there putting one in the chat. All right, you're a fraud, and that's why you're named Cry.
That's why your name is Cry, and if you want to meet me in the desert, we can sort it out.
We got him to talk.
I don't know the solution.
Wallahi, we got Ziad to talk. We asked him the right question.
Listen, bro. I don't know the solution. I don't know what he's.
So you've given up.
But no. Listen. He needs to do something. He needs to fix it. He needs to stop playing. He needs to stop playing players in their wrong positions. He needs to. I don't know what he's doing on a training pitch, but it's not. Listen. At the end of the day, we're talking about these players. Sterling. What the hell is he doing in the final third? And then listen.
Just let him talk. Let him talk. Wallahi.
Sterling in the final third. Shit. Jackson in the final third. Shit. Mudryk in the final third. Shit. Palmer had to come all the way back to the centre back to collect the ball. And I don't understand what he was doing.
Clip all of this.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And Ten Hag outclassed Pochettino. Pochettino had nothing to do. He had nothing. We were getting forced back every time. Even our midfielders got the. Every time our midfielders got the ball.
The effort though, because Amrabat, like the word wanted it more, is a thing in football. Like Amrabat was absolutely bullying these guys in the midfield. Bullying them.
It wasn't just him though, because I don't think you're giving us enough credit, because I think Maguire and Luke Shaw did very well. When Lindelof came off and he put the Luke Shaw on left back, by the way, that was the biggest sign of disrespect to your manager, because he said, yo, I'm so high up the pitch, I'm putting Luke Shaw in the center back because he's better at passing from the back and he has better recovery pace than Lindelof, and I'm bringing on Reguilon and I'm throwing it up the pitch. The guy he was playing like a winger, bro. Wallahi, Reguilon was a winger, bro. That was his best performance.
This is why I say
hey, you're welcome. I'm glad that my fodder could be so successful for you.
You just want a compliment for anything, bro.
You made fun of me. You're over here complimenting my player. Thank you. I'll take him back whenever I feel like it. How about that? He's probably
showed more passion in a red shirt that is ever than
keep enjoying that car while you got it, because as soon as the renters come back, Hey, I'm taking back my
You're
property.
moving like check
when you
auto
wait
right now. You're moving like check auto.
Hey, check out here, Repo and Regulon. Come on now.
Next subject.
Also, y'all in the chat, Compost Smurf. That's why you're smaller than a Smurf. Reach the top shelf before you talk to me, son.
I don't get it. You're beefing with the chat, bro. Like it's
Man
just
said get a
I'm just saying.
How do you keep
I'm just
up?
saying. Hey,
I don't know.
in the Alamo, did they back down from any enemy, big or small? No,
Yeah,
Mo.
the Alamo,
Resounding
yeah.
no.
Okay, one last question. I just want to ask
I don't
Zed.
give a
Spirit of the
fuck about the
Alamo.
Alamo. I don't give a fuck about the Alamo. I don't give a fuck about San Antonio. I don't give a fuck about them. So just stop mentioning
Yeah,
them.
but what you
But yet you're doing what, Mo? When every month when you
Every
collect your
time it
YouTube
comes
check,
to the
guess
Alamo.
what? You're giving some to Texas. You're giving some to the Alamo. As much as you may hate it, you're still supporting the Alamo because you're living, you're breathing, you're farting in Texas. So congratulations, Mo. You're a
San
Texan.
Antonio people over here. Big up to the San Antonio people. But listen, one last question to Zed on a real footballing question.
San Antonio people.
Yeah, people from San Antonio.
I never mentioned the people.
You did say San Antonio.
Yeah, San
So they don't
Antonio.
give a fuck about San
Houston,
Antonio.
whatever.
If I live in San Antonio and said I don't give a fuck about San Antonio, I'll be a little bit offended. But listen, a real question to Ziad though. Ziad, what happens if you don't get results from like your next few games? Because I think I was on the terrace today and they mentioned the fixtures that you guys have, and I think you have the second easiest fixtures or something like that. What happens if you don't get results? On a real though, do you personally believe the manager going is going to be the best thing or not? Because I actually said I don't think so. I said no matter what.
The first game is
So we have like Everton
Then after
away.
Everton away, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I mix him up.
No,
somewhere.
Everton away.
No, they have
and then-
Newcastle after this stuff. So, no, but
Yeah, no,
that's
this should never mind.
No.
Anyways, what happens when you don't get results?
So Everton away, Sheffield United at home, and then
Wolves away. You're not. You're not.
Okay, so
able to win
it's hard fixtures for you right now. But on a real though, what
hard
happens if
fixtures.
you
When for hard fixtures,
Everton?
what?
Everton
Sheffield
is a hard
United at
fixture.
home. Sheffield
Everton,
United.
no. Everton and Newcastle.
No, but
these
that's
are
the
hard
only
fixtures.
game. That's the only game. Wolves away, Luton away is a tough game for you.
Crystal Palace.
Everton away is a tough game for you.
Nah, man, I'm not having this tough game shit, man. We should be.
Yeah,
doing-
Ziad, forget the difficulty. I don't care about the difficulty. You need results. What happens if you don't get results?
If he doesn't get results in the next couple games, and I'm still seeing these performances, and I'm still seeing these shit decisions, then
Don't be Spurs. Don't be Spurs. Comes
Then I will
December, he's sitting
probably-
10th.
Huh?
Don't be Spurs. Comes December, he's sitting 10th.
No, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
What do you
If
mean?
he
I'm not sitting in 10th in December. How you gonna talk? How you bringing up Spurs? What's going on here?
You know the analogy. You know what I'm talking about.
Listen, end of the day, if you don't
I
collect
don't know what you're talking about.
You know what you're talking about.
If he
You're
doesn't
right.
collect if he doesn't
The ad
collect
is
one-
talking about, I want to see better performances. It's
That is what I want to see.
I
Yeah.
just want him to answer so we know where to moving forward.
And I'm trying to get the answer out of him.
That's
End
all I
of
want.
December season, end of the December, before the break with the cup game, you're sitting 10th. What is happening then? Same as Graham Potter. What are you asking for?
But yeah, Mo, Graham Potter, you couldn't see anything. If in the next 3 games, Pochettino might switch it, and we might see something going forward. But that's what I'm saying. If we continue losing and we continue playing rubbish and we continue to see stupid decisions, then I'm sorry, he's got to go. Simple as that.
Bro, trust in Poch. He'll get you right. Don't worry.
Yeah, bro.
I know
don't
y'all
like
think
I'm a
that
Tottenham fan, man.
he'll get you right. He'll get you right there. Not over the line, but right to it. And they'll let you see the line. You'll observe it. And then you'll say, thank you for that, Pochettino. And then apparently I'm supposed to laud him per Mo like he is some kind of Lord and Savior of Tottenham Hotspur when all he did was get us right
Stop
there.
relating it to Spurs. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to relate it to Spurs. It's
Without
okay.
without
Ignore it
him,
now.
without
I just-
Pochettino,
Here we go.
without Pochettino, your fan base is not as big. You don't go to Asia to do all these tours. You don't go to America. You don't do that.
Yeah, they do.
Without-
They still come
without-
to Denver,
No.
meeting Pochettino. and
They go to
everything.
Asia. They go to Asia because of Sun, and they go to America because they used to have Clayton Dempsey and Friedel, and that's probably how he became a fan. I'm just
Hey,
assuming
Deuce,
so.
put some respect on Deuce's name first and foremost.
Just saying,
I
bro.
just, first of all, I just have to say I'm loving this like Staffy villain arc on Tottenham thing. I got a scene that I think represents this. You can already tell which one's Jacob, which one's Staffy. To be honest with you, I don't need Vel to edit faces in or
What did Vel
anything.
cook for us?
I think it's crystal clear, but I think this kind of represents, Staffy's villain turn on Tottenham Hotspur.
What's up, homie? Huh? Oh. Is that how you act, huh? When a friend makes a mistake, huh?
No,
Really?
man.
Oh,
No.
what? Oh, so what? It's just me getting hurt? Is that funny?
No,
huh?
man.
Well, fuck you! I'm gonna put you in the fucking ground. You laugh at me again. Man, calm down.
What the? Oh,
You know, Jacob. It is what it
That
is,
was
bro.
so wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong.
I supported you guys when you deserved it, but you don't deserve
No
it.
longer. No longer. You fell too far off now.
Man with
Anyway,
the leaky ass stadium and a fraud for a manager. Tell me what I
There you
deserve.
are.
Love to hear
How about
it.
you stop leaking points and stop talking about leaking fucking
that's
water,
very
bro?
important. Anyway, listen. It's been
Bro,
2
you need to
hours.
fix up before you come talk to me proper. I'm sitting at the fine table, the fine dining table. You over here in the kids' room cafeteria.
You're
What are we
sitting
talking
next
about?
to me. You're sitting right next to me. What are you talking about?
No, you wouldn't catch me dead in that leaky ass stadium. Come on, talk to me nicely.
Bro, I'll see you in a month, bro. I'll see you in a month. How about that? I'll
Yeah,
see in
you
a month.
will.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
you will.
I'm
Get
tired
that
of
ass
these.
whooped
If that
again,
pussy
2-0.
Bruno,
Talk
if
to me
that pussy Bruno
nicely.
put that header in that first game and that
Was the
fraudulent
last time you
ref give us
scored
the
for Spurs
replay,
with Cristiano
the
Ronaldo or
penalty.
what?
Hassan, wallah,
No, when we cooked you last season, when we had
Oh,
Fred and Bruno
was it
cook
with or
you.
without Ronaldo? I don't remember.
No, that's the game he
Speaking of
actually walked.
speaking of hoop, guys, this is what happened in last week's predictions.
Thank
you.
Oh, no. Can you put Thomas's comment? Can you put Thomas's comment?
بصير
Can you put Thomas's
اكمل
comment? No, put Thomas's
والله
comment. No, والله I'm not gonna do it. Put Thomas's
one
comment.
second اوكي بس خلنا
يا اخي
احكي
سيبك من توماس كومنت ولا بتاع.
anyway so
No. I'm not continuing the show with this guy here,
in
bro.
the predictions league
okay ماشي.
I'm gonna let you read it, man. Relax. Let me just finish.
No. Get this guy. No, read the comment now, bro.
يا اخي okay 1 second man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna let you read it. وانت على فكره
You're a
moderator.
loser, Thomas. You're a fucking loser, Thomas.
This week
That's why you're named after a train.
Saad and Staffy are on 5 points. Thomas the tank engine. Myself and Mo got 9 points this week. You get me? Slowly climbing up the table. You get me? So that's what's happening. This is the
I actually
overall.
thought I did better than that.
No, you didn't. You fucking sucked this week. This is the overall table. I'm still bottom, to be fair, but like we're slowly climbing up in it. We're slowly climbing up. Look, obviously we don't have enough time to do predictions now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you guys to just privately send me their predictions, and you know after that we're gonna let you guys know the results. Screenshots will be made, everything, so we can keep it 100% genuine. Go ahead, Staffy. What do you want to tell Thomas?
Oh no, I'm just saying put his comment so people could see what the fuck is wrong with people. So can you? So if you didn't like my take, why didn't you debate my take? Whatever I said that you don't like, why do you have to be xenophobic and go and say, "Oh, go watch American football"? Can you please explain?
You know, Thomas, you remind me of people who think I'm Indian and then they tell me go watch cricket.
I didn't hear anyone say, "Hossam, go watch whatever" because you're Jordanian. I didn't hear anyone say anything to Saad. Oh, go watch cricket because you're from the UK or Ziad. No one said anything to Mo about being Egyptian, even though I'm Egyptian too. Why do you have to play the American card on?
No one said, Jacob, go watch American Gladiators because you built like one.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Man said go fight the animal.
Jacob needs to be locked up, you know, locked up for some of his football.
Yeah, Hassam, can I
what
you call it?
It's crazy.
بدي اعمل podcast one his show عشان ريح راسك. Big up to Cryptic Dino who says Hamza, you hammer-headed heathen. Big up. But we will have no mercy on you when City crumble. This is just the seasoning you'll be get cooked. Can't lie to you, I have no problem with Hamza leaving the stream because he's been cooked like 6,000 times this week anyway. So I feel actually feel bad for him at this point. Big up to you, Cryptic Dino.
If he gets cooked to Luton, that's the worst one.
Yes.
Like it's seriously the worst one.
And guess who's predicting Luton to get a result? Big up to Damien who says, what matters, better play or the team winning? Long term, it's better for the team to play better. Short term, it's better for you to win. That's just a fact. Big up to you, Damien. Big up to New says 200 million midfield pivot that can't perform without the guy Chelsea fans have spent so much time slandering, aka Conor Gallagher, which has been factually, in my opinion, Chelsea's best midfielder of the season.
That's not me, but okay.
People wanna want Gallagher sold. I'll be honest with you. Caicedo made the biggest career mistake of his life. So did Enzo.
Habibi, he rejected you and move on.
عادي احكي صار الساعة ساكت. Enzo, I think would have moved to Real Madrid or Barcelona in the summer had he just
Bro,
waited.
he cries in the shower. You know that? He cries in the shower thinking
Habibi,
about playing on the clock. He's like, why did I do this?
Hey, Saad, I told you this when Mo and Hassam asked me this in the summer. What's going to be a bigger success, Caicedo at Chelsea or Rice at Arsenal? And I'm telling you now, I'm a stand by what I said. Caicedo will win more at Chelsea than Rice will win at Arsenal.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, no
That
problem.
stinks.
Big
You
up
haven't
to
won it
Jack
since you're
House.
20
I
years.
believe that too. I'd actually believe that.
Yeah, I believe
He's
that
absolute
also.
fraud, spicy
I believe that
Hoybier,
also.
$105
I believe
million
that also.
Hoybier. What are we doing here?
I
He's
believe
not
that
even the
also.
captain of his nation, and what are we doing here?
He scored a goal
Hoybier at
against
least could do
Luton, but he's
that.
shitting on my player for scoring against
Yeah.
Brighton. But
Yeah.
you scored against Luton.
Don't worry, man.
Give it a rest.
Waka waka, Boto job I'm done once again. Then Boto the again. Samina, waka waka,
خلص.
Big up to Jack House says Liverpool have the least 2023 losses worldwide. You'll never recall. I don't know if this is a true statistic, but if it is, it's damn impressive. Big up to you, Jack. Big up to Nabil who says elite stream yesterday. Jacob, bring Sava back. Anything you want to say back to that, Jacob?
Big up Nabil. Appreciate the dono to the channel.
Big up Sava. I think he said he's going to come back in January. We wish him a speedy
Yeah.
recovery.
Big up.
I was
Saad.
gonna say all Jacob's shows, by the way, are high quality. So make sure you check them out.
They actually are.
He has the best intro on YouTube, by the way. The best intro. I love Jacob's. You know what? I tune into Jacob's. I listen to the intro. The minute I hear Jacob, I just tune out. But I just listen to the intro. And then I go,
Wow.
The club he talks about is a bit shameless, but you know what I mean.
Anyway,
but I drop a like first.
يلا
I
بقى
do drop a like.
خلاص اقسم بالله هموت وانا قاعد على الكرسي.
I drop a like first, Jacob. I'm gonna be honest.
Big up to. By the way, Jacob's channel is by far the most entertaining Spurs channel that I don't actually sleep, while watching. Big up to Lil Tims who says Hamza's the goat. لو سمحت, let him speak more. Big up to you, Lil Tims. Hey, listen, Hamza spoke enough. You get me? He's been speaking this whole week. You can just go find him on all the shows we've probably all done this week. To be fair, big up to you, Tims. Big up to Wolves FI who says, can Liverpool slip against Crystal Palace? Everything is possible in the Premier League. City can slip against Luton. Villa can slip against
you didn't
Arsenal.
understand the dig, Saad. You didn't understand the dig.
Yeah.
No, I understood.
Slip
I
in.
understood. Yes, I understood. Yes, I
Villa
understood.
can slip against Arsenal.
was
Bournemouth
his
can slip
name?
against Man United. Stuff happens. Big up to you, Wolves FI. But I
White
think
Gale, was that his name? What was the guy's name that scored a hat trick against them? For
Yeah,
Palace?
Mustafa.
The albino guy? The White
The
Gale?
slip
My
happened
bad,
in
my
the
bad.
Chelsea game. That's what happened. So you can hold that.
Not
view and
Jared
we'll-
Slip. Okay.
The
Thank you,
Gerrard
Wolves
slip
FI.
is what they're talking about. but-
All the spirit of the wolf
Baba.
shit only for you to stab me in the back. Big up Emmanuel says United win this weekend. They go ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, and then I want to see Jacob say talk to me nice then when they lose to Newcastle. I appreciate you, Emmanuel. Big up to New says Rice has scored against United, Chelsea, and Luton. Put some respect on the most clutch DM in the league right now. I think if
Make sure you win the league.
He's
then.
better than Rodri now.
Make sure you win the league then.
This
I think
year
if we're
he's been
going-
better than Rodri.
Yeah. and
You know
I'm-
why I
I'm-
don't like this
Yeah, make
argument
sure you
before
win
we
the league.
go? You know why I don't like this
On
argument
form.
before I
Can we
go?
say on form?
If we're gonna
Hoybier
sit here,
scored against
One second.
Liverpool and United as well. Just throwing
one
that
second,
out there.
guys. If NYU will
Shout
say
out
that
Hoiberg.
about if he's gonna use goals to judge a DM and call him clutch, you better call McTominay clutch too.
No,
Best
use
DM in the
interceptions.
league.
Use interceptions.
Okay, let me just
Yeah,
make a
That's not what
statement.
he said.
Based on form this season, I think Declan Rice has been the best midfielder in the league. If we're saying pure form, if you tell me, يعني I'll give you an example. Tell me tomorrow, Hussam, who would you take in Liverpool tomorrow? And if I could have anyone, I'm having Rodri, of course. But إذا بتحكي لي who's the best on form, I'll tell you Rice because that's just my honest opinion. But anyway, speaking of, big up to you, New. Big up to Charlie. Big up to Nadra, Lauren, Victor, Essie, Emmanuel, TJ, Mika, Yahya. Big up to Danny, AB, Onana, Joe, Cryptic, Jack, Nabil, New, Damien, Tims, and Wolves FI for the super chats. I'm going to be back tomorrow, inshallah. I'm doing both the Arsenal and the Liverpool game. After the Palace game, there's probably going to be a match reaction. And then at night at 11, I'm probably going to be going live for a Saturday recap show. I'm going to be on Staffy's channel at 9 as well. So this ass is going to be glued to this fucking chair. So good luck to me. Yeah, there's so much content coming your way. Ahwa is back again, inshallah, this Sunday at 9 p.m. So Saad can go to sleep because he has work on Monday. And the predictions will be sent to me privately, screenshotted for... for truthful reasons. 750 people are still here towards the end, even 2 hours in, which is mad. We had over 900 people in here at a point in time. Ahwa is one of the most growing shows right now, one of the most growing sports shows on this platform, and we just keep breaking records with you guys. And the way you can help us reach more people is if you guys hit the like button, is if you guys get subscribe to the channel, share the videos everywhere, keep getting involved, all of that good stuff. So keep big up to you guys. Absolutely elite, entertaining show once again. All the channels are in the description, but we're just gonna go around so they can tell you where you can find them or anything they got coming up. Saad, where can people find you? Anything you got coming up?
Right here, Football Corner 97. Arsenal content coming out every single day. Tomorrow we're doing a watch along, man. It's gonna be massive. Obviously, Hassan or me, whichever watch along you want to go to. Listen, we expect.
Have one on your phone, one on your laptop.
Exactly. You can watch both of us and like the video as well. But yeah, the watch along tomorrow is gonna be crazy, bro. That game is gonna. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I listen. If Kai Havertz scores, we're gonna wait to see.
Big up to you.
But yeah.
Will you say good evening to us if you do not win? I need every time you say something to be prefaced by good evening.
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, mate. But,
yes.
Thank you for saying it is the bridge that we will inevitably cross. Thank you for that.
Subscribe to the channel and yeah, make sure I'm trying to get to road to 1K. So make sure you're subscribing to the channel and also make sure to get me on all of my social media platforms. Saad_E215. Thank you very much, guys.
Staffy, thank you so much for joining us once again. Where can people find you?
Top of my head over here, it says it, Staffy TV. If you haven't seen it for 2 hours, I would go get my eyes checked. But yeah, Staffy TV. Thank you for everyone who watched. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to all the channels, Football Corner, Staffy TV, obviously Judge Mo, United Spurs of America. And even though Ziad doesn't have a channel, go follow him on Twitter so we control him. The guy's going through rough times. You know, Chelsea are going through a crisis. Pray for my guy Dunn. You know, he's done out here. He's no longer done. It's done out here. Pray to all my Chelsea guys. And guys, I'm going live next for a pro club stream. I know most of you guys are not interested in that, but for the ones that are, see me on my channel, pro clubs. I have the guys. Even the fraudulent Tom Little will be there. We heard there's going to be a center back partnership. It's going to be me and Tom Little. You're going to see a center back partnership of Virgil van Dijk and Nemanja Vidic. And for the people who don't want to watch it, I mean, you can still go there, hit a like, and then you can go back to whatever you're going to do. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, all the guys. I'm going to go now so I can start my stream.
Yeah, he's just as fraudulent at pro clubs and FIFA as he is.
You thought I was going to leave, so you were just saying it, thinking I'm gone. I'm still here.
I was giving you an exit. It's like Academy Award music as you walk off stage.
So what did you say?
Kindly exit stage left.
What did you say?
Kindly exit stage left. I said this guy's just as fraudulent at EAFC as he is tonight on this show. So if you thought he was a fraud, you want to go cook him on the next show, you should. I recommend it because he reads the chat and basically he's easier to shake up and make noise than a maraca. So
that's TJ, but thank you. You mixed up between us, but that's CJ. I'm out, guys. Peace.
You see how I took 90 more seconds of his life? That was intentional. It's a power move. You can thank me later. I'll write the book tomorrow.
Mo is going to slap you in a minute. Look at Mo.
Mo, where can people find you, my brother?
Footy Judge more people, just give me a subscription, please. I don't have energy, to be honest with you. I'm dead. I'm tired. I'm done. There's too many lights around me, and
someone's gonna call up in bed, bro, as soon as he gets up.
And Jacob, where can people find you?
Yo, dude. Yo, jump in.
Okay,
jump the fuck in so I can jump in. I got some tikka masala over here. I got some onions, garlic. Jump the fuck in so I can cook you, bro.
Cootie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. I fucking love Cootie Romero. He's the fucking GOAT, and I hope you know.
I really hate hearing my voice, and then secondly, hearing my voice attempting to sing. So thank you for nails on the chalkboard there. You can find me at United Spurs of America, where that clip will never, ever be played. There's no fraudulence, only authenticity, truth, factual information spoke, much like you saw here tonight. That's all that is spoken on that channel. I would say I entertain the masses more than, or at least the masses would have more of a smile on their face than Judge Mo right now. So if you look like Judge Mo and you need a little pick-me-up, head on over to United Spurs of America. Get yourself a dose of that.
Big up, my guy, Jacob. Follow Ziad. His Twitter's in the description as well, so you can go follow him. Where can people find you, Habibi?
Big up, man. Big up. Yeah, Twitter, drop a follow if you like. But most importantly, like, subscribe to all the channels in here. Show them some love, all the hard work. So yeah, man, like, subscribe, and make sure to tune into their shows, man. Big up, Hassan. And then hopefully next time I'm here, I bloody win for once in my life, bro.
Okay, we'll see, inshallah. If Chelsea win, we might bring him on Sunday to cook Staffy if he loses to Bournemouth or something. So anyway, make sure to go subscribe to everyone's channels. Their links are in the description. So much content coming your way. 12:30 kickoff again. And we're going to end this video with the same clip that we started this video with. See you guys tomorrow, inshallah.
Can't believe it. You got a deflected goal. The two frauds are on top of me. It's not over. The biggest fraud is on top of me. He's failed. He was the worst team ever. Worst ever Premier League team. Bottled the league. And the second one, I've broken him several times. I can see the light. Pep Guardiola, let's pray. Inshallah, we'll get this done. Inshallah, if we do a comeback, we would have destroyed them forever. We would have destroyed these bottle jobs forever.
Waka, bottle job I'm done once again. They bottle the again. Samina, waka,